Bowels.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're live.
Factspiration question this week. Oh man, this is a rough one. What does your character hope for in the afterlife? That's nice. Dan will ask this question. Here you go. All right. What does your character?
Probably thinking about that a lot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit ago.
Oh, also, Jason, give me a D20 roll. Odd for left, even for right. I went ahead and finally got all of the things that fuck you up in here, and they'll actually apply like status effects and stuff like that. Well, some of them will. So I was gonna go ahead and apply that for you, but I gotta know if it's your left leg or your right leg. I can't remember. All right, so it's your left leg. All right. So now your speed automatically drops by 10, so you don't have to track that. Isn't that fun? That's so fun. All right. Does anybody want to do a recap for a point of DM inspiration? You did receive one fan inspiration from Lexaeus from the Daybreak group.
All right.
He's hoping that by paying it forward, you guys will keep each other alive.
Yeah, I mean, I gave them a one last time, so.
Smells like weakness, but that's fine. So does anybody want to get a DM inspiration by summing up what happened last time?
I mean, I could, but I did it last week, and I feel like the love needs to be, spread around a bit.
Sure. Jason, do you want to spread your love all over the place for a point of inspiration? I mean, by recapping, obviously. Like, you don't have to, though. No pressure. Does anybody? Otherwise, we'll give it to Wayne. Going once.
I'll take it if no one else takes it.
Going oh, okay. And
all right.
Recap.
Right. Previously on Curse of Strahd, Nightfall. We are come back to us just surviving a attack by a bunch of weird zombies that had long nails and really long venom tongues. And it was a very hard fought battle. I thought some of us would die, but I'm kind of happy that these two guys over here brought guns, because I don't think we would have been able to make it without them. But after that, we decided to kind of collect ourselves, and I realized that we still haven't found Daniel, so I wanted to get moving, but they seemed to wanted to take a second to search the area or do something like that. And I didn't really. I needed to find Daniel. While they were searching, they decided to open up a door that was next to us, and inside it was some weird flesh, blood, creature. It was just like a pile of meat on the floor that had eyes and moved around and made horrible noises. So we tried to keep it inside the door, and it decided to try to break down the door while we tried to keep it in there, and it wouldn't stop. So we had to try and kill that thing too. While that happened, some more of those zombies showed up. We were able to survive and take them out. A few people ran off. Something happened to Chris, but I'm not sure. He came back around anyways. And after that, we went through and I tried to find Daniel. You tried to listen out to where he was. It was kind of hard to hear him with all the weird chanting and stuff like that that's going around in this place. We ended up coming across a weird shrine to some, I don't know, some elf person. He was holding an orb with strange mist inside of it, and we came across a door. I tried to open the door, and apparently some weird monster with long spindly arms pushed itself out of it. We ran away from that, trying to find Daniel. Eventually we came around, do a little bit more exploring. We came around to this other room, and I saw Daniel and ran towards him. He was tied up to a bed, and saying that I shouldn't come in or something like that. And there's no way I'm not gonna go and try and save him. So went in, and then these walls opened up, and some weird, crazy looking, I guess they looked like vampires, like zombie vampires came out of the walls, and were saying something about they needed to sacrifice somebody to appease some Dark Lords, crazy people. A fight broke out, and we almost died again. They were doing some weird stuff with their claws, and I felt like I got, I don't know, shocked or paralyzed for a second there, but I was able to push through it, thanks to the help of Chris and Henry's guns and Wayne's guns. They were able to kill the guy, and with that, take out this lady, the lady that kidnapped Daniel. We after that, we kind of like took a bit of a chance to rest now that we were all together, and talked about what the heck we were in, what the heck is happening. And now we're trying to figure out a way to get out of here. We can't go outside because of that weird mist. Almost kills people when you breathe it in. And so we're just looking for another way out inside this weird basement. That door. We saw that the door was from the room that we were resting. The door was there again. We tried to break it down, see if it led to someplace else, but it turned out that the thing's arms were a lot longer than I thought. We had to break down that door. But we are now all together, a little bit better. And now we're trying to find a way out here. And I think Uncle Art found some weird secret door or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and take your point of DM inspiration. Does anybody want to answer this week's Factspiration question before we jump into things? What does your character hope for their afterlife?
I mean, I can answer for Arthur.
Sure.
Like at this point, he's really hoping there isn't one. So kind of after everything, like based on what he knows. So if he finds out there is one, that's going to be
awkward.
It's its own form of trauma. So.
Okay. Here's your Factspiration. Okay. I would say you could ask the same question of any other NPC you've met in the campaign, but still, I don't know if there's been too many NPCs to meet thus far. But eventually, you can't be in this house forever. The campaign will either end or you'll move forward. So, all right.
Axe that blood beast.
On that, on the poor blood beast. All right, I will take you guys downstairs to the basement below the basement of the death house. All right.
So last session, someone had to make a death save, and it was hidden because we're crazy. But we determined that I could or anyone with medicine training can determine whether or not they succeeded or failed. Can I don't remember if it was Jason or Art.
It was
Art.
Art.
I think it was Art. Yeah.
Art.
Jason might have as well, but it was definitely.
I was up before it came to my turn again.
Cool. Can I try and take a look at him and see if I?
So I'll be honest
with
you
doing.
guys. The settings have been hiding it successfully during the battle, but after a rest, it's just been wiping it, and I haven't been manually recording it anywhere else. So fake error in your guys' favor, there haven't been any lingering death saves unless you guys have been tracking them yourselves, which you can't because you don't know what they are. So yeah. I have a certain amount of Foundry mods, and they all try to work together, but they've never had to hide and maintain failed death saves before. And so I should have probably on my DM screen had a little field where I was tracking that stuff, and I did not. So in full disclosure, unless I wanted to go back and rewatch previous episodes because I record the DM's view, I wouldn't know which of you had lingering failed or not. So I feel like there's enough bad shit happening to you guys that I'm okay with not knowing.
We'll say you rolled good. Gotcha.
But the solution I have now, and hold on to your stocks. Long ago, people invented paper and pencils. So I've actually just been been tracking it with that, or going to be tracking it with that, like moving forward. So until I find a good Foundry solution. Yeah.
That sounds like a good Foundry solution to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Paper doesn't have to be updated every 3 weeks or any of that bullshit. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But that's my current situation. So for now, that at least that part of things is not upset. I have also noticed that like overall, you guys are in pretty good shape, but like some of you have significantly less injuries than other.
I mean,
It feels inequitable.
we
That's
do
all I'm
have-
saying. It feels
we-
inequitable.
we have a party with
Eat it
2
first.
guns. It
Yeah.
seems appropriate.
Mm.
No,
Only
he's
we could
calling
find a
out
place to
certain.
level up
He's
and get
calling
some
out
health.
certain people. I feel, and you know what? You don't need to.
Oh, certain
Like-
people. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, all right.
He's there for moral support. And he's
So,
a person, but he's not a person, so.
okay.
I think everything's going fine.
I'm sure. All right. We ended with Art tapping on the wall and revealing a secret passage that leads upwards, stairs that lead up. So, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, Art was just going to say like, because I think he was giving a whole speech explaining like how there should be a hidden door, and then he found one. So everyone would be highly aware. So I think he's just going to give like a, as it opens, like a aha kind of thing, and like gesture, like a stage presentation gesture to it.
All right. Robin looks around excitedly and says, "So we can leave then, right? Like we have Dan, and now we just go."
I mean, but there's that fog outside. We could go up these stairs, but they were. Remember that kid was talking about the monster. I don't know if he was talking about those vampire people, but I mean, I just don't know.
There's that suit of armor still wandering around also.
Yeah, you guys should probably find a safe spot.
Well, if we go up quietly and have a look around, maybe we can. Maybe it goes into sleep mode or something. We don't know. Let's, just try and be careful and smart about this.
Well, the only way to find out what's up here is to look and up. We had to come down to get to here, so I much rather move up now.
Yeah. I mean, weren't they saying that you had to go up to go down? But didn't we already go up to go down? Are we supposed to go up again?
Well, I'd rather not. I mean,
Well, I don't want to stay down here in the crypt.
yeah, same here.
I mean, there's definitely like a clown or something watching us, right? Some kind of.
This isn't it.
Yeah, you've seen. No, maybe. What were those other movies? Like, I think it's called Saw. That's kind of like what's happening.
That's a puppet.
Oh, it's a puppet? I never watched it, to be honest. I don't really like scary things.
Robin turns to you and says, "Wait, it was a puppet? So like it was like Chucky?" Because they kind of retconned in the reboot that Chucky was a robot and not a doll, because it was problematic to have a voodoo doll. You know what I mean? And so they sort of retconned the voodoo doll thing and made him a robot. It had Audrey Plaza in it, so I watched it, but it was pretty bad.
Can we not talk about this right now while we're standing?
I mean, I'm just saying, this vampires. Where's Wesley Snipes at?
I mean, if those are vampires, those are the ugliest vampires I've ever seen. Like, if this is gonna be vampires, could they at least be like,
Don't say it. Don't you dare fucking say it. Those are not vampire movies.
I mean,
I was gonna say like, Boreanaz or whatever from Angel. I mean, it's a good show. It's an old show.
True Blood was not that bad. And
yeah, True Blood was pretty good. Vampire Diaries. I mean, these.
I don't know about.
There's more
was
sexy
kind of-
vampires than there are ugly vampires.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty even mix.
Hey, can we move forward? I don't like standing in this really tight space right
Alright,
here.
Art, as you start to head up the stairs,
Art's gonna head upstairs.
you hear a chittering sound.
Art's going
Oh.
to stop.
Your eye is still pretty jacked, which is hurting visuals, but you can hear them. Has Art seen the Mummy movie? The good one with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I'll say you've seen that
Okay.
one.
Yeah. So there is coming down and filling the staircase. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs.
Art says no to that and steps away.
Like floors, walls, stairs, and they just seem to be nesting in the stairwell.
What do you
Art's-
see?
Art's going to like, you know that thing where like you get a bug on you and you just start slapping like every part of your body, like trying to kill
And
it.
you
Like,
think that you could feel it on you, like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing coming off of the stairs, and he's just like it's full of bugs. And that's a nope for me.
Well, the good news, Wayne, is he's not crazy. There are bugs in his hair, and they are crawling on his back and shoulders.
Jesus, man.
All right, I'm gonna
help.
start smacking him.
Yeah,
okay.
When he walks into my, I'm gonna start trying to crush him.
It'd help Art
All right.
get the bugs off him.
The bugs make a satisfying kind of popping sound, but they also sort of make like very subtle like screams as they die. Which you've never killed a bug and had it scream before, so that might be a new thing.
Well, after I hear the screaming, I start brushing them off instead of smacking.
Yeah.
I mean, bugs don't normally like fire. Maybe if you point the torch at and go up with the torch.
Okay.
Art is carrying some of those candles that he had taken off the sconces, by the way, so he does have light and fire.
You might want something more than just a candle. You can use one of the torches we have here.
Well, it's probably out because we took that short rest, so they probably burnt out already.
Good point.
Yeah, probably make new ones.
I mean, I could light it. I could try and make another.
All right. Do we have
You have
any?
a lighter on you?
I have a pick.
Ah,
All right. We need to find something we can light up and is there some oil around here? Those
Oh, remember what happened last time with the oil? I wouldn't.
well, maybe
That wasn't oil. That didn't behave like oil. It burned as soon as you exposed it to the oxygen.
Well, there's
That was some kind of chemical weapon.
the sconces
we
here.
got
They
the
look,
remains of the mattress from the other room.
that's true. Is there any oil inside the lanterns that are like not lanterns but like sconces that are burning?
That's the weird thing about these sconces and candles, is the candles are burning, but they never seem to burn down. And the sconces are burning, but they don't seem to be burning any fuel.
Can we just pick up this? I'll just pick up this candle thing. It looks like a candle stand.
Yes.
Alright, I'll pick it up. Do it. No save? Okay, cool. Here, maybe just point this. Is there any heat coming off of the candles?
Yeah.
Maybe just use this. And I'll point it up the line.
Are they like
I
stuck
can't-
to the candle thing? Or do they fall out if I pull it, like move it forward?
I mean, more than likely some of the candles will fall out, yeah.
Okay.
They're not glued in.
All right. I'll try and point it into the point where they don't fall out, up the stairs, to see how the bugs react.
Okay. As you offer the light into the stairwell, they begin to swarm. We'll have to roll into initiative. Okay, so we need. There we go. All right. Okay. It looks like Chris, you won the initiative.
Okay.
They they seemed like they didn't like the light. The light are coming.
Do I like between Art, Robin, and Anne? Do I see them kind of like swarming her?
Yeah, they're swarming towards.
I don't know how to help. There's so many people. Well, I mean, there's. I don't know if the gun's gonna help here. I will perform the. Man, I don't really have any. I will use my modern day token for a Molotov cocktail. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I don't know what to do. I will perform the help action on Art, and I'll pass it.
That's to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Help action to Art, passing to Anne. NPC is dodging. Got it. All right.
All right. I'm gonna put the candlestick down right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing that Art opened up, can I close it?
Yeah, you can close it.
Okay, that's what I do.
All right. I'm gonna give the first swarm a. Yeah. Let's do. It'll be dexterity to see how quick you close it. So it's gonna be York's sleight of hands versus the swarm's acrobatics. If you close it fast enough, they will not. None of them will get through.
Okay.
Before you close the door.
All right. Sleight of hand, you said, right?
Yep. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Here we go. All right. So a little bit of a complication there. They can't fall prone, so that's all good. All right. So you slam it shut.
Thank God for
That was
doors.
close.
You can hear what sounds like when you watch like a nature documentary about like, beekeeping and stuff, and there's just like so many bees kind of droning at once. That's what you hear on the other side of the door.
All right. It looks like that's not someplace where we can go.
Well, where else would we go? You want to explore the crypt some more?
Well, you think the stairs where we came down might be safe to go back up?
I don't. I just.
Do you guys want to exit combat or stay in?
Yeah. If they're not, if
If
we're
we're
safe,
not in danger, I'm fine with this.
yeah.
Okay.
Here.
All right. Exiting combat. All right.
I just don't know if the house is where we need to be.
Well, I mean, we could go back to where we came. I mean, there was that lab. Maybe there's something there that's useful. That's isn't by the dead body.
I mean, I got an idea. It may not be a good one, right? But so they'll smoke bugs out.
Yeah.
Right. We could go and grab the bedding from Bella and Edward's room, and we could kind of set up. We could maybe crack the door and do like a little diverse the smoke into there,
yeah,
and just smoke them out.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I think that's a solid plan B. Maybe we look around some more.
I just don't want to see any more of those zombies.
I feel like we made enough of a ruckus. If there were more, they would have started coming out,
I mean, you remember that thing that was in that closet? What if there's more of those?
Maybe we would run.
All right. Well,
Do we still hear that chanting going on?
Oh, yes, for sure. It seems to be coming from south of your location. You've been listening to it long enough, Art, that you have a good sense of where it's coming from.
Art's going to gesture down the hall, and he's going to kind of gesture at the secret door, and he's going to say, bugs that way, creepy chanting that way, killer door that, and he'll point across at the door that we
killed the killer door.
Oh, we killed the killer door.
Yeah. He's just going to say, vampires, there's no good choices here. I think we just pick a direction and go. Whether that's squashing as many bugs as we can up that hill, or up that staircase, or see if there's something, I don't know, maybe there's more weapons that we can use to kill them in one of these crypts or something. But
I just don't think my rifle's gonna be very good against some bugs.
No, guns aren't the solution for the bugs. I'm agreeing. I agree with you there.
he's just going to gesture down. He's going to say, whatever it is, that chanting that way, that terrifies me. So let's try not to head there yet.
Yeah.
But if someone's chanting, if they're normal-ish, maybe we can talk to them, or if push comes to shove, we can shoot them.
I don't think we met anyone normal.
We literally
hasn't
just
been on the
killed
tech group.
vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bugs that scream. And a door that tried to eat your face off.
And I don't think they're the guest speakers to our TED Talk.
Oh, we never went left when we came down here the first time, right?
I don't think so. No.
And you're saying that the chanting's coming from down that way, south of us.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try that. Let's try that way without. That's not near the chanting. Maybe there's an exit there.
All right.
We're more likely to deal with a humanoid threat anyway, since you do have your firearms.
Okay. There is a passage to the south, and then there is, going back into the room that you were in before, there is a passage to the south from that room, and then a passage back towards the stairwell you took to get down here.
And all of this stuff over here, like, these were all crypts.
These are
right?
crypts. Yep. There are
Like-
3 crypts. Each contains 2 sarcophagi.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. There's nothing over there.
Art's gonna head over to them and look
Okay.
at the sarcophagi. Now that nothing's trying to kill him in this exact moment, and just try to, I don't know, take a look at the sarcophagi, see if he notices anything about them here in this first room.
Yeah, sure. Again, your visual stuff is down, but it doesn't take too much to just kind of get in there and take a look at them. So the stone slab seems to be etched with what appear to be some sort of like Russian alphabet characters a bit, but as you kind of look at them, they sort of squirm about and become legible to you. The one that you're currently in front of says Gustav Durst. And then the other one says Elizabeth Durst.
And that's who we just met, right? Like, we just talked to them.
Mhm.
Wasn't that who how they referred to themselves as Gustav and Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming Robin is kind of sticking close to him. I think he's just going to kind of point it at them and say, well, if that's Gustav and Elizabeth's tombs, and their bodies are over there, he's just going to kind of gesture vaguely off in the direction of the bedroom area. Then he's going to point back to the crypts and he's going to say, what do you think are in these?
Are you saying that to everyone, or?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody else has
That's
like
right.
come close enough, like I
I'm
think
definitely
Robin's
not-
still
yeah.
with him, but
Yeah.
Listen, I said you'll hear Anne say probably nothing good.
I mean, they do seem to be closed, like, and sealed.
Could it be for the kids? Even though we know they're not it. Well, we saw them upstairs.
Did that pop off for everybody?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I think Art's just gonna kind of like call out into the. What do the other crypts say? Do they have names on them?
I can't see through this one. It's too dark.
Art will step over with his candle.
All right, so that one that you're in front of, Art, The stone slab says Thornbolt Durst.
Thornbolt Durst. He'll say that out loud and then step over the other one.
Okay, and that one says Rosavalda Durst.
Those the
Thorn
kids.
and Rose.
Yeah.
And weren't there bones upstairs? Well, weren't there like bones on the floor in their bedroom, like where their ghosts were?
Maybe that was their last victims.
Well,
Also, I mean, it
I-
sounds
I-
like this is a family crypt. I mean, that could have been built well in advance.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The same thing. I know
And there's
some rich people do that.
Yeah, and none of the bodies are actually in the crypts.
As long as it was their bones that we saw upstairs.
I mean, do you believe that those people said who they are?
Art's just gonna kind of shrug. He doesn't know. I mean, they seemed to want us to believe it, whether they are or not.
And what was with their clothes? Doesn't that... I mean, it seems like they've been like this for a while. I don't understand why the mansion didn't look that tore up in the beginning. Yeah. Like,
Oh,
If
let's
I'm-
see. Art. That crypt has. Let's see. As you are kind of examining the letters, it says Arthur Keller on it.
He's going to back up crazy fast from that.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, he's like he like backs into the wall a little bit in the hallway, and he just kind of points. He's like, "That one has my name on it."
What? He's gonna push past.
I mean, could there have just been another Arthur Keller? I mean, zombies exist. Why
Chris, I
couldn't-
mean, do you really think that's the case, man? As Wayne is saying this, he's like checking the ghouls to see if they like had any clothes. He's trying to like make torches and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, again, the ghouls have the remnants of like human clothes on them, but it's very much they've kind of rotted into their rotted flesh, or their rotted flesh
so
is kind of rotted.
it's not
through,
even
yeah.
like scraps. It's just like stuck to them.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
Were there any sacks in the pantry that maybe? I know a bunch of shit got broken because of the.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to take 10 minutes, you could probably salvage a few torches from the supplies that are still in this room, in the dining room. And when you look, the letters kind of swim for you as well, but they do spell out Arthur Keller.
The heck? That's creepy.
What does it say on the other one?
All right, I'll take a look.
It says Walter Durst.
Okay. It said Walter on that one. Dirts. Maybe there's another. Maybe they had a. I mean, everybody else's name was Dirts. Why is this one? And then. Oh. What's that?
And you hear it coming from inside the sarcophagus, labeled Walter Durst. But Jason, you hear the baby crying coming from the south.
There's a baby crying
It's so loud.
down south of us. Seems to be getting closer.
You and Anne see the sarcophagus is going to shake and bounce on its shelf.
Let's get out of
It's
there.
going to step away.
I saw there was another desk and table down the hallway to the left there, but that crypt is that's a no go.
Yeah, Art's just kind of shaking.
I mean,
Also, your investigative skills are such that you remember in this hallway there were stairs that you took to get down here.
Oh, that's right. Which hallway was that?
The one you're in,
Okay. Like,
but they're not there anymore.
sorry, I was not.
Oh no
physically here for that-
yeah
for that-
yeah
for
yeah
that
oh
test.
yeah
I
yeah
didn't
but
know where they were.
no it's kind of good because I'm kind of picturing people kind of scrambling up and down the hallway like they were here but yeah, they're not.
Art would point this out.
Shit. Well,
wait, the stairs are gone.
yeah,
Maybe-
that kind of limits our options.
Maybe they're just hidden in the wall or something. There was a hidden panel in the.
There wasn't a panel we pushed through to get down here. It was just a straight up stairwell.
Look, I really think that if I had devised this place, I would have put the exit behind that secret door with the bugs. I think we should just go to the bugs and try and smoke them out or something.
We should get some torches first before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
we're
take some
making
time.
we're getting some torches together over here.
And should we look in that room with the table?
Maybe, but I'd rather wait for everybody to get here.
So everybody in
Well-
the dining room, I just need one person to give me a survival, and it'll represent the whole group.
Okay. Isn't survival
Who's
normally
proficient?
wisdom? I am proficient.
Yes.
Isn't it normally
Yeah,
wisdom?
it's normally wisdom.
I think you had me given intelligence, which is why it says that. So here's my wisdom survival.
All right, you guys are able to cobble together 6 more torches from the remaining furniture and debris.
I'll give one to each of the PCs. And then one to Robin. Alright, we got some torches. Do we want to try to smoke out the bugs, or do we want to go investigate this room they're talking about?
Oh,
I kind of want to poke around to the south a bit, but I feel like last time we poked around, we got walloped by that flesh pile, and I'm just afraid that's gonna happen again.
I mean,
I
we can clear things efficiently, right?
That's the thing, though. Is like we burned through a lot of resources. I've used to pack my bullets that I brought with me. I thought I was doing a bit of target practice. I didn't think I was going to be going to war.
I mean, I brought quite a few. I got a good
but
amount left.
you're dealing with what 308 Winchester. I'm doing 45 long Colt. I've been saving my spent shells, but
Yeah,
that's
it's
only
not.
it's only going to help if we get a chance to make more bullets, find gunpowder. I don't want us to be in that position.
nope,
How
nope.
how many shots you got left?
I've got 24 rounds left. My pistols are fully loaded, so that leaves about 12 in reserve. I can switch to just shooting one at a time. Part of the reason I burned through so much ammo was I was dual wielding, but I don't know.
I mean, we got.
Slow rate of fire. It depends on what we come up against. I don't know.
Does anyone else here know how to use a gun? Maybe it makes sense for you to give one of your guns to Art.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to reload these in the heat of battle. I'd rather just use one and then have to switch to one that's preloaded, you know?
Alright. I mean, they're your pistols. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't want to give up my gun, so I'm not going to ask you to do yours.
Yeah. Art will have the torch, and he's just gonna say, "I'll just burn anything that comes at me."
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my torch too.
All right. Well, we need to come together here. I don't know. Do we want to explore left, south, or figure out the stairs? Personally, I'll put my chips on the table. I don't see how exploring this place helps. I see getting out of here helping, and that puts me at the stairs.
Well, if up the stairs is out.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a guess.
Yeah.
But we are underground. We're going to have to go up eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll at least get us back into the house proper, ideally.
All right. Do you guys want to challenge those bugs? Maybe set up a little fire in front of the door.
Well, no. Look, if we can open the door a little bit, throw some of that mattress material in there. I don't know if it was straw or a modern mattress or what, but just burn them out, smoke them out. That's not a bad idea.
So
yeah, I mean, essentially, we would cut up that mattress, and we would start smoldering it, and then we would have someone open up the door. We would throw in the smoldering mattress, get it real smoky, and close the door, and hopefully the bugs won't like the smoke.
they're probably all over the door now, though. So if we open it up, some are gonna get in.
Well, it's been what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We don't know what they're doing.
I mean,
they may have just wandered off.
From what Art said, they were nesting.
I don't have any kind of tubing.
Well, I meant from the door.
But if we could fashion some kind of hose, maybe we could break a hole, like maybe an inch diameter hole, and smoke it out by, some kind of vacuum system. But that would require some ingenuity and some kind of rubber hose.
Well, the only way we're gonna find something like that is if we look around.
Do we want to go down south, see what's down that way?
For some reason, that Shannon hasn't come to us, so I don't know why we would go to it.
Well, it's either we burn the mattress as is, or if you want to try and find some tubing or whatever, we have to go exploring. So those are our choices.
Unless we try to burn the door.
Let's not burn the door. Because that's the only thing that was keeping those bugs out, and we don't know how nasty that's going to get.
Here's an idea that y'all might not want to stomach, but we got a pretty good tubing inside us. We could maybe take the intestines from one of these ghouls, empty it out, and try and use that as a tube.
And Dan says, so now it is a Saw movie. Now it's a Saw movie.
I mean, it ain't pretty. It's just an idea.
I mean, Robin has a ghoul arm already, so she just kind of hoists that, I think, a little bit when you say it's a Saw movie.
Why are you using that? Just grab a piece of the table.
Yeah.
Is there anything left after we made torches?
Well, there's another table around the corner. Maybe we should break that one and take that. We probably should be. I don't know where that thing's been. It paralyzed. I felt like I got paralyzed from the claws. I don't know if you want to touch that.
There's probably some large rocks we can gather up too.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I say we just take. I guess we take a boat.
All right. So we have left to this room.
Should investigate small room.
Yeah, investigate small room, or go to the
Chanton.
Yeah, Chanton, or smoke out bugs.
Or try and smoke out the bugs with what we got.
Yeah.
Do we really need to put this to a vote? I mean, let's go check out the small room. Let's go as a group, since we were concerned about safety. And then, if everyone's diametrically opposed to exploring further south, then we'll go deal with the bugs.
All right, let's go check out the room.
All right. All right.
Okay. As you enter this room, and an art, you see that there's a wooden table and 4 chairs. There's a passage to the west that seems to lead to small 5x10, almost monastic sleeping quarters. The room is lit by more of these strange, ever-burning candelabra situations. There's a passage to the south.
Art's just gonna like poke his head around, but not go any further.
Okay. Art, as you poke your head around the corner, you see that the passage goes for about 15 feet before opening up into a larger room. You think you can see the edge of a well. It reminds you of the well from the movie The Ring.
Art will turn around and tell everybody not to go down this passageway yet.
Okay.
Are these like bed sacks? It's like are they
Yeah.
do they look easily flammable?
So they reek of rot, and they seem to be sort of damp with pus and blood. But they might be able to burn.
How
And
many of
if you
these
got them
bedrolls
burning,
are
they
there?
would definitely be a lot of oil and roiling smoke and all that jazz.
You think these might be useful for the smoking out the bugs?
Ugh, I mean it
I don't know
wouldn't
if
be
we want to
pretty,
touch
but
these.
I
You
mean
know,
I
I don't want to touch them either. But if it means
I
getting
don't
out of
want to
here,
touch anything in here. Yeah.
Are
Chris
there
will,
an equal
Chris will
number of
start rolling
bedrolls
them
as there
up.
were ghouls? Do we get the impression this is where like the ghouls were sleeping?
Yes, you definitely draw that correlation that the ghouls you faced likely were layering in here, which means that maybe they needed to sleep, question mark, which seems kind of weird since they were dead, but I mean, I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe they weren't dead.
Is there anything like on the table or near that whole area, or is it just kind of a
It definitely has like the sort of like simple monastic vibes. Like this feels like this is where like a bunch of monks would have lived. Like everything here is the bare minimum to survive.
Art's going to point down the hallway or back over to the hallway that he poked his head around. He's going to say, it goes back over around what direction is are we considering that? East that we're using. Yeah, he'll point in the direction. And he's just going to say, there's some kind of maybe well over there. I think that might be, if I'm understanding this layout, I think that passage that went south from the room where we fought all the ghouls and they ran around. I think this is that looping passage. It's another loop around down here. There's some kind of creepy well over there.
Oh well.
So are we going further south, or are we gonna head back?
Come on, breathing so heavy.
yeah.
I feel like I'm there with you.
Art's gonna steel himself up and step around and go and look over
Hey.
here.
Art, you have unlocked a handout. Dun da da da.
Yes.
All right, here you go. Doesn't that look inviting? So yeah, a well about 5 feet, 5 feet across, shadowy. It's built here in this sub basement of this haunted house. I'm sure the well is completely normal. It is described as being 4 feet in diameter with a 3 foot high stone lip. There seems to be a wooden bucket hanging from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well, not shown on the map. There are 5 side rooms, it looks like, leading out of this main room, and you do see a door to the south.
Art, staying as far away from the well as he can, kind of crosses to look back north to make sure that he understands kind of the layout of this and sees the dead ghouls and the room that all of that happening. So he's gonna kind of nod. He's gonna say, "Yeah, this loops back to where we were."
Did no one look down it?
Down the well? No, nobody's looked down the well yet. Would you like to stand adjacent to the well and look down?
No.
Oh.
Peeking in here, I see it looks like there's a bed.
Yeah. So Anne, looking in there, these seem to be nicer quarters than the ones you just saw. Maybe these are like Monk Deluxe suites. They seem to be small 10-foot by 10-foot chambers with low 8-foot high ceilings. I guess 8 feet high isn't that low, but when you get used to like a higher ceiling, you know what I'm saying. Each or that particular room that you're looking at has a simple wooden bed with a rotten straw mattress and a time-worn blanket, and there does seem to be a chest.
I turn to Chris and say, "Look, there's some straw over here. Maybe that would be straw mattress. Maybe we use that to burn and smoke out the bugs."
Okay. Can you point to where it's at? And it's in here. Let me.
Oh, you do hear coming from the well.
Is there a baby from the well?
Let's be quick.
Right. I'm gonna try and grab this mattress. Hey, Daniel, hold this torch.
I'm gonna grab the.
What's that?
Art's going to say,
Yeah, I want to go
"Those
back.
bugs are sounding better and better."
Yep. I'm telling you about the bugs. I've been talking about these bugs.
Chris, do you think you can check that chest? I can help.
Do you think I want to? Do you hear what's going on in this room?
Well, in the room? Or is it in the well?
Oh, you guys grabbed the straw mattress and then you're leaving? Is that what my understanding?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yes.
by the chest. I before I started kind of rushing out. Could I have grabbed it? The chest.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Is it heavy enough? Can I carry
So
it?
as your hand touches the chest,
Oh my god.
you pick it up and
Oh my
take it with
god,
you.
you're not fun. You're not fun. I'll bring the chest back to the dining room of safety, and I'll open it up in here.
Okay. All right. So this is going to sound weird to you, but as you open the chest, this chest is about the size of a college textbook, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Inside the chest is a dead rat. It looks mummified. And also in the chest is a pouch. It seems to be made of a very unusual leather. There are leather drawstrings that have the bag closed. It does look like the rat ate some of the bag, so the bag does have some like little gnaw marks on it and stuff.
Can I see inside the pouch?
It seems to contain pirate coins, like gold and silver coins. like if you were in a pirate movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll grab it with just the pouch. I'll leave the chest and the rat. Ooh.
When you touch the pouch, something about the leather feels familiar, unnatural, and certainly not right.
Then I'll put it back, and I won't take it.
I mean, it's one of those things that, like, it just makes your skin crawl to touch it. But it's pretty hefty. It seems like it would weigh maybe a pound and a half. It's like got a lot of coins inside of it.
Fine.
But yeah, kind of a weird time for pirate treasure, I guess.
It's like some kind of shekels, some coins. I don't know.
Pieces of 8 ducats.
I mean, but I'm not gonna lie. It's in a pretty creepy bag. Like you don't.
What do you mean?
I'll hand and the bag.
I'll look at the bag and see what if it does it look. What does it look? Does it look normal to Anne or?
I mean, it looks like a old rat-chewed leather bag with leather, like, you know, tongs that are like, you know, drawstrings like that are tying it shut. Through the gnaw marks, you can see the edges of irregularly shaped silver and gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to guess, there's over 50 of them.
Okay. I don't know what these are, but do they like picking them out? They look like
I mean,
do they look like
they're
do they look like you know when you went to McDonald's and you got like that gold plated Pokemon card type of thing?
Yeah.
Does it look like that, or does it look like it looks like actual gold?
Oh, it looks like
quality.
old real gold.
Yeah, this is really strange. All right, well here the bag doesn't seem weird.
The bag doesn't seem weird to you. Okay.
I mean, do you touch the bag, Ann?
Oh yeah, he gave it to me.
I mean, she had to.
Oh shit. Well, I thought you were just looking at it. When you feel it, it feels like it gives you that sense like when you touch another person for the first time, skin to skin. It's that kind of vibe.
Ugh. She'll like hold it by the strings with like 2 fingers and like hand it back to him.
Oh, all right. Should I keep it? I mean,
if the bag's weirding you out, just split up the money between everybody here.
All right.
Make it worth our while for having.
Yeah.
Leo laughs when you say money. You hear Leo laugh, and he says, "The money? Like these are coins. Where are we gonna spend these coins? At a
We're not
vending
gonna
machine?
spend them. No, these could be. If they're old coins, they could have some value to them.
What if it's like that cursed mummy's treasure or something?
Take it to Pawn Stars.
Look, Wayne, if you want the coins, I'll open up the disgusting bag and I'll pour the coins into his hand.
Okay, I mean you're gonna need both hands. It's like 70 coins or something.
It was a thought. Look, if nobody wants the money, then let's leave the fucking money.
No. I mean, you're right. I mean, probably it's got some value to it. It's not.
But at the same time, it doesn't make sense for us all to be walking around jangling. At least in this pouch.
That value. So we're antique hunting now. Like
you actually think that's how I feel?
No, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I just feel like when you start calling random coins in a bag that freaks people out money, it just feels like you're starting to accept your situation, Wayne, is what Leo says to you. It just feels like you're getting too comfortable with this.
I'm not accepting. I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemons. We were dealt a raw hand here, and I'm I'll hope we can get out of this, and if we can sell these coins, so much so the better. Then we can recoup our losses from.
Recoup our losses.
Pay
It
for
costs
Jason's.
time and money to come up here. If we can get to our cars and get out of here, then
you try to get that Uber paid for? I don't know.
I drove here. I have my car.
Just put the coins in a bag and let's go.
Leo says, if you get me out of here alive, Wayne, I'll pay your Uber for the next month.
Not necessary, buddy. It's fine.
Right.
Just, I don't know, trying to be optimistic.
So, just for personal reference, what happens to the sack, the coins, the chest, and the rat?
The chest and the rat stay behind.
Okay.
Chris throws the sack, like, just on the ground.
Okay.
And
Coins.
Yeah, as you toss it on, if you toss the sack on the ground, the coins are going to do the classic, like, Sonic get hit by a bad guy. They're just going to be like, kind of go everywhere.
No. The coins are in Wayne's hand.
Oh, you did pour them all out into Wayne's hands.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. And then if he doesn't have a bag, he can put them in my bag.
All right, so Wayne, you do get a look at these coins. So most of them are silver. So there are 60 silver coins that look like that. Now, what's weird about these coins is that there is a guy on the coins that Arthur, you're pretty sure, is a really bad rendition of the wooden guy from the room with the crystal ball.
The statue over here.
Yeah, but the symbol on the back, the tail side of the coin, is the same symbol that was on Dr. Von Holtz's website.
Arthur will point all of this out.
And then the gold coins seem to have the same guy, but in a slightly different pose.
This money is minted with our agent's
Crest.
symbol,
Logo.
And whoever this person is, it's the same person that statue is of, with the fog orb by the secret stairs.
I mean, I've seen worse profiles.
You sound like...
But this guy's got an ego on him, though. Making statues and money of himself.
Did
This
anybody else?
real person.
Did anybody else notice if there were any other chests in any of the other rooms?
Yeah, there was a couple.
Are we going back for him?
Do we want to go back?
Oh, I don't want to hear that baby anymore.
Are we getting more money?
Well,
I mean,
Let's go squash.
Let's get paid, Wayne.
Hey, I'm gonna toss the mattress down over here.
But I don't want everyone here to be left unprotected. If two of the gunmen go grabbing chests of loot.
Look, I'm only
have a
going
random
if
guy's head
everybody-
on them.
I'm game if you are, man.
I'm only going if everybody's going.
Leo looks to you, Jason, and then he looks towards where Ann and Art went, and he said, "Are we treasure hunting now? Is that what we're doing?"
You might as well.
No, we're not here to be treasure hunting. Priority is getting out of the house.
Yeah.
So I placed the mattress down here.
Yeah, I want to. Let's just see if we could. Let's just see.
All
if
right.
Yeah. All right.
Take the torch
Come
back
on,
from Dan.
Let's make enough room just in case some of them spill into the room. Also,
All right. Okay, how are we doing this? Light it up.
So, I
Open,
see
toss,
it.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like we're not gonna like kind of hose it in because I don't think anyone wants to watch me rip apart one of those zombies. So I say we just cut it into pieces and we start making smolder, and then we open it up, throw them in, close it, wait a little bit.
All right.
I mean, do we hear the buzzing and the humming?
The
like we
thing
did
is,
before?
is this is straw,
No.
right? It's gonna burn pretty quick.
Well, do we want to try and go back to where the Dursts were and get that mattress too? Kind of make
Yeah.
like
I'm
make
fine with that.
bundles, multiple bundles.
What was that mattress made out of?
I don't know if we investigated.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it sure as hell wasn't Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah, we did, what, cut it in half?
I know. You took the bed frame away, and you guys were using it as to do surgery.
It's, yeah, I don't want to really think about that right now.
Also,
Wayne goes back to check on the mattress. What does it appear to be made out of?
The mattress seems to be made out of some sort of like cotton or kind of down.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is old and lumpy, but it should burn pretty good.
Okay. Well, grab it and starts slowly dragging it back with his 6 strength.
Okay. It would take a long time. But you eventually drag it back.
Yeah.
By the time Wayne reaches you, there's just so much sweat. It's like he snuck off to do a spin class.
When Chris sees sweaty Wayne with the like more cotton mattress, you know that'll be good because the straw mattress is kind of like kindling, and that'll burn for a minute, and that'll
Okay.
get real smoky. So what we'll do is we'll light up the straw mattress, throw the cotton mattress on top of it, close the door, smoke them out. That's about my only idea right now.
okay. OC, did Jason take a short rest and remove his healing?
Would the... I
Yeah,
thought maybe when I got stabilized, that also... Is that the
No,
use of...
no, they're two different things. So when I stabilize you, you have 1 health, and then I can heal you once a day.
Once a short
or
rest.
once for a short rest.
Or once a short rest, yeah.
So here, I'll delete it for you. There you go.
Okay.
So you probably should.
I'll. Yep. Here you go.
Yeah, change those bandages on my leg.
Oh, so now you have the healing status again. Got it. All right.
Yep.
I do.
Hey, but at least you got it again. But you now got 6 more HP.
I'm not gonna lie, my box of band-aids, it's starting to look pretty low. Like maybe I got 2 more shots.
Don't worry,
I've never had a D&D game where there was any tension around a healer's kit running low.
I might pull one out of my bag later because I didn't. Daniel's kind of prone to getting hurt, so.
Hey, I could put it to good use. All right. I guess I'll start.
Dan scowls at you,
plan.
Ian.
Hey. Okay. I'm here for you. All right. I'll get ready to push this bed in once we're ready.
Okay.
Yep. I pretty much am like prepping everything up, using my knowledge of like survival. That's like traps and stuff, right? This kind of falls under that wheelhouse. And yeah, I think if you have any questions about the plan, let me know.
No, it sounds like you're starting a fire, hoping that because this is a passage that leads upwards, the smoke will naturally travel upwards.
Rise. Yep.
Yeah, and then bugs don't like smoke, so they'll fly away, or they'll get really sleepy and lay down, and then you guys will be able to use the stairs.
Yep, that's
Okay.
the plan.
All right. Give me a survival check.
All right. Is there anyone that was able to help?
They would
So-
need
survival.
proficiency
Yep.
to
Yep.
provide the help
Yep.
action.
I won't. I wouldn't be able to. And can Henry help you?
No, he's not.
I mean,
He's-
it sounds weird, but Dunbar is trained in
Yeah, I was about to
survival.
say, Dunbar
If
Dunbar
I
can
feel
trot
safe,
up to you,
Yep.
trot up to you, put like a paw on your ankle, and look up to you, and be like,
it'd be
"Okay,
like,
man, it's okay."
Sometimes that's all you need. Looking down into them brown beagle eyes, you feel like you have made the best bee smoker that you could using the garbage that you had to MacGyver together. Him lick your face.
nice. I pet it.
All right.
This will work, boy.
Okay.
All right.
So who lights it?
I have a torch in one of my
All right.
hands. So
Who's gonna slide the door open?
I
Maybe
think that
Robin
I
lights it
can-
off and opens the door, or
I'm
Chris
pushing-
opens the door,
I'm-
then
I'm-
Ann tosses the whole mess in.
yeah, I'm pushing to bed.
Anne's already tossing and pushing.
I will open the door.
Okay. All right. Give me a Chris. Give me a sleight of hand and give me an athletics.
Right.
Okay. You guys open it. You see that there are a lot of swarms of bugs there. They are going to try and fly past all this nonsense before it gets started. They do not. They fly away instead. You shove everything in, and you close the door again. Is that the plan? Was to close the door again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What do we do while we wait?
Anyone
We
got
do
a deck
just
of cards?
How long? How long do you intend to wait?
I mean, I'm not
Anybody know
I
how long
would-
something like this will take? As in being trained in
I'm not
medicine?
I'm not an
I mean,
exterminator,
trained in
but
nature.
with my knowledge in survival and my history of
Mm-hmm.
growing and burning a certain plant that veterans love, give me any inclination of how long we should wait?
Let's see. About 20 minutes.
All right, we'll wait 20 minutes.
As my FBI agent gets more confused. Why is he smoking out bees? I don't understand. 2 years ago, he was trying to figure out how many human heads could fit in a hat box. It was a cake box.
Really had to
actually.
figure that out?
It was a cake box, actually. But
What was the campaign?
Saltmarsh Spoon.
Okay.
I thought Sun was
Well,
the
no,
was
I
the
was
evil.
trying to think, like, did we have to deal with heads? in
It's not.
Kingdom
It's
Hearts? I
not
don't think
evil. It's not evil to serendipitously, no, surreptitiously transport a head. Okay. Anyways, so what do you guys do for 20 minutes? Oh, 20 minutes. That means I have to roll for an encounter. Hold on.
So. Oh dear.
Boop, boop.
What do I do for 20 minutes? I point my gun at this hallway.
Sure.
Hey. Uncle Art, did you take a look at that glowing orb? It's really weird.
Art's gonna nod. He's gonna say, "It's got the exact same mist in it as what's outside. I don't think we should mess with it."
Right.
All right. About 15 minutes into your smoking process, you hear the screaming squeals and squeaks of a great many rodents converging on your location. So I guess go ahead and roll into initiative. All right, looks like everybody's rolled in. Jason, you control the initiative. So the question here is, what will you do?
Can I?
You hear the squeaking screams of so many rats.
Can I determine which way they're coming from? If it's coming from where we're smoking the insects out, or if it's coming from the hallway.
Seems to be coming from the south.
All right. Well, Wayne, Chris, Henry, we sounds like we have gonna need an exterminator. I'll step up and hold an action if some sort of vermin comes into the room and strike it. And
Okay.
yeah, and then we will take the dodge action.
All right. Okay, who do you pass to?
I will pass to the vermin.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess Vinegary Swarm will go. All right. And they will dash. Yeah, sure. Okay. And then they will pass to Wayne.
Oh God. Oh, this is nightmare fuel. Jesus.
Oh,
we're
Wayne,
just-
can you see them coming around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
50, maybe more, moving as one sort of swarming mass. Their eyes are red and unfocused, and all of their little mouths are foaming up good.
I'm just gonna start with Dunbar. I'm gonna have Dunbar run in the corner and dodge.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll draw a gunfire.
Okay. They will have +2 AC from partial cover. But I mean, it's a big ass carpet of rats. You're bound to hit something.
One would hope.
All right, yeah, 17 hits. 11 is huge damage. As a swarm, they seem to be resistant to that sort of damage, though. Some of the you managed to kill a couple of rats with a single shot, but just kind of swarm over their dead bodies.
God, we gotta smush them. What the hell? Wayne's gonna start trying to get clear of them.
Okay. They've already acted, so they cannot steal.
Yeah. Wayne's gonna fall back and pass to Anne.
Okay, Anne.
All right. Saw Wayne shoot down this hall, so I guess they're coming that way. She doesn't. She knows how Daniel feels about wild animals, so she's
He's
gonna
freaking out.
Yeah. Okay, you stay there. She's gonna step up here and ready. She saw that commercial about that video game that had rats being scared of fire.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna hold the torch out, ready to smack them if they come around here to see if that scares them away.
Okay.
And then Daniel's gonna go and she's gonna say, "Hey, don't worry about what's going on. Just find a place and don't look." And then he'll go ahead and I guess hang out with Dunbar.
Hey, it's very crowded in the room. Dan, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw as you move past the statue of the man holding the orb. People might get jostled around with how crowded it is.
All right. Okay, so dexterity saving throw, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as he goes to push past Henry to get over by Dunbar, he does in fact bump the statue. Art, Henry, you see the orb start to tumble from the statue's hands. Nothing? Okay.
I
Reaction.
Can we use our
Yeah, totally. That's what I was waiting for you to fill the silence if you wanted to try and do anything. But
well, we were in turn order, so I wasn't sure if we could.
that's what reactions are for.
Art will. I think Art's gonna leap for it.
Okay.
And try to just
try to steady it or grab it before it
stab
okay.
it, grab it,
Okay.
Can Henry use his reaction to help Art?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So both of you spend their reaction. Henry, give me a d6, and then Art, give me a sleight of hand with advantage. Henry, already ready for ass kicking.
Sleight of hand is one of my good ones.
All right, here we go. It's good that you had. It's good that you had advantage from him trying to help you. The two of you kind of dive for it. It's a big crystal. You're right next to it. So even though you guys only got a 10, you are able to kind of grab it between the two of you. As you do, it begins to glow and thrum with an inner light, and you kind of feel a tingle travel from it into your body, and you feel the hair on your arms begin to prickle up. The eyes of the statue and the wolf begin to glow with sort of a hazy, sort of bluish, purplish light. The lights in the room begin to dim, and the lights you carry also begin to sort of dim, as if the lights are being sort of just sucked away by the orb. Okay. Anne, finish your turn.
All right, readying an attack with this what you call it? Torch. I'll go ahead and pass to the unattractive swarm of rats.
All right. All right. Let's see what they've got for you. Here we go. All right. So the rats, I guess they're gonna just rush into the room. So there we go. And let's see. I guess Jason. They will.
I'll
start
attempt to squish them.
All right.
with
They start
the held action.
swarming all over you. Give me that held action. Oh yes. A 20 hits and kills quite a few rats, but it seems that they are resistant to this sort of damage. As they move into the space with you, they begin biting. Here we go. Uh, 17 for 5.
Yep, 17 hits.
All right. I think 5 causes an injury because it's half of your health. So here's yet another injury for you.
Wouldn't prop from temp HP, taking the 2.
Temp HP is not max HP, and temp HP is still damage taken. Yep.
All right.
So I guess one of them really gets in there good and starts just eating your kidney. Wow, that's horrible. So yeah, some of them swarm up the side of your body and they just start tearing into the sweet flesh of your side and stomach. So that's an extra wound, and all Constitution saving throws are now made at disadvantage. All right. That is the rat's turn. They will be occupying your space and crawling all over your person. They will pass to Art.
I mean, Art has his hands wrapped around this glowing orb.
Mm-hmm.
I think his priority, he'll maybe like take it and like try to go put it back on the statue. Maybe I guess that's
okay.
maybe his best option.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and give me another sleight of hand to sort of place it back as it was. Kind of precariously balanced in the hand, or the palm of that hand. Oof. Unfortunately, that did not go very well at all. So as you kind of Indiana Jones style, kind of set the idol down, just swap out the other idol, you kind of set the orb down, and maybe Jason gets jostled by the rats, who jostles Wayne, who jostles you, but then the orb begins to kind of roll out of the hands again. You're right there with it, so I'll just say that you kind of like, grab it, but that's your action.
Fair enough. In that case, he's just gonna kind of like, realizing this is not good, like he's just gonna like hold on to it as tightly and as possible and pass to, well, I guess Chris is the only person left, so pass to Chris.
Okay. Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, and Robin takes the dodge action.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Chris will, he doesn't want to shoot at the rats just yet, because they're all over Jason, and he doesn't want to shoot Jason. So he'll ready a shot to take a shot at the rats. Thankfully, Henry's kind of busy helping with this orb situation, so he will dodge. And I will pass to Jason.
All right, going into the next round. Jason, covered in rats. You're up.
Oh, well. Jason will take the disengage action.
Okay,
that way
good.
Clear line of sight for gunfire.
I'll shoot.
Okay. Alright, so you go ahead and shoot at the rats. That is going to hit, but they do seem to be resistant to that sort of damage. So many rats died, but there are many rats left to go. These rats do not seem to be afraid of anything. If anything, they seem rabid and somewhat insane with bloodlust and violence. All right. They're gonna steal. Here we go. All right. They've gotten a taste for Jason, but they got another guy right there. So let's see. Is there any volunteer between the two of you? Otherwise, I'll just roll for it. No volunteers? Okay.
Jason will attempt to block it.
Oh shit! So you'll direct them towards you?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, they will swarm onto you again. All right, here we go. That's a 10.
Doesn't get through the lovely chain shirt that we found.
All right, fair enough. So they will just be kind of scrabbling on top of you, trying to get at you. All right, they will pass to these rats. They will move towards Anne and start to climb all over Anne.
All right, as soon as they get within sight of me in front, I'm gonna try and smack them with the torch and see if they don't like that and leave.
Okay.
Torch. Okay, I'll just roll a strength check. Check strength. Ugh.
All right, so as you swing on the rats, you kind of take a nice chunk out of the wall, but somehow miss all 50 plus rats. And they begin to leap, climbing you, biting you, and let's see what happens. 13?
Yeah, 13 hits for 6.
All right, 6 damage.
All right.
And let's see. That is their turn. Anne, you could steal.
Yeah, I'll steal.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and Ugh. Let me see here. I'll go ahead and try and I don't know. Can I hit them off of me like this with the torch without hurting myself?
I mean, you could find out.
Right.
I mean, your experience as a player, raw, you should be able to attack a swarm if it's on you without any penalties.
All right. Okay. I'll go ahead and try and smack these things with at least get some of them, the ones that are not so far close to me, that are trying to climb up on me, knock them off with the torch.
Okay.
All right. Check strength. Ugh, nope. All right. I'll have Dan help Art put the orb back on because he feels bad for knocking you off, and then he's gonna duck.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And I'll pass to Art.
Can Dan do the help action as a bonus action?
Oh, wait a second. Oh no, he doesn't. Never mind. Okay, so never mind. Then in that case, he can duck. He can't do it as a bonus action. Okay, he'll do it as an action then.
Okay, so he's gonna help as so give me a d6 to see if he generates any aggro. Okay, so he just gets a little bit of threat.
Yep.
All right. Who do you pass to?
Art.
Okay. Art. Art. It's getting real dark. There seems to be, if this was possible, which it isn't, darkness itself seems to be seeping out of the orb you're holding. You can hear and feel Dan next to you, and he starts to freak out, and he says, "Where are the lights? Where are the lights? Anne? Anne?
I'm over here."
Uncle Art, do you have it? You have that thing, the ball?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
I think the darkness is coming from it. Art is going to.
Should we smash it? Do you think we should smash it?
Robin, I think, is next to Art, and she's gonna say, "Let's get it back on the statue," and she will help.
Okay.
She will take the help action.
Well, you're already getting a help action from Dan, I think.
I thought he was just ducking.
No.
Okay.
I just helped. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then Art is
So
going
you
to.
can save Robin as a backup in case
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys don't get it.
Okay.
All right.
Then he is going to try one more time
Okay.
to sleight
So
of
this
hand
will be a
this thing
straight.
on
This will be a straight roll because of the darkness. But let's see it. You guys
All
are
right.
working together, just trying to place it back on the thing.
Can I use my Faxpiration?
Yeah. If you need it, I'll have you roll for it.
All right.
All right. It's not even needed. Okay. So the two of you working together, you place it back in. You take a deep breath. You let go, and the darkness begins to fade back into the orb. All right. You see Henry busting out these like dance moves as he's dodging, like right next to the statue. Probably not a good idea.
Robin is gonna like try to put her body between anybody else and the statue, just like
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like kind of like stay back kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
kind of buffer it.
Okay.
So, yeah, whatever action you would want to count that.
We'll just treat it as a reaction. So just give me a d6 for her.
Okay. Nope. Sorry, my computer did a thing.
Oh, no worries. All right. Yep. So she just gets a little bit of threat. Otherwise, it's all good. Okay. Who do you pass to?
Let's pass over to Chris.
Okay, Chris.
Chris readies. Does he feel like he could just shoot the rats without?
I mean, none of us feel like that, I think, because, this is like your characters are coming from a realistic world. But yes, in the board game world of Dungeons and Dragons, you could essentially sharpshoot, try to get some of the rats that are around him and, not near vital areas.
Yeah.
But in the end of the day, you are shooting at a man. So however he feels about it is his business, I guess. But yeah, mechanically, you can definitely try to shoot at them.
All right, I will
Take the
try
shot,
to.
Chris.
I'll try to shoot the ones on his shoulders.
All right.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't near any vital places.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Maybe the ones that are digging their way into his kidneys right now.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot those ones.
They're
off.
actually digging into his flesh and
those
forcing
are the ones,
their way into his body. Yeah.
I'm trying to get that angle on him.
Okay.
So 13 hit the swarm.
Let's see. 13 is a hit. All right, that's a tremendous amount of damage. And let's see. It is bloodied, the swarm. Upon being bloodied, they deal half damage now.
Oh, great.
At least they don't have a reaction bite. That's a good thing. Silver lining.
Alrighty.
Crash scribbles furiously. They do now!
No.
Yep, that's my turn. I say we can probably go up in this door in 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
Alright. Who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Wayne. He's the only one left.
Oh, to Wayne, right, okay. Alright, Wayne.
Alright. Gonna holster the one pistol I had drawn.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take out? If I take out and light the torch, that's an action. Because I did not light the torch that I was given earlier.
Could I use my reaction to item exchange the torch that I have in my offhand?
You could. You could. It would just, it would need to be between turns. But yeah, that's fine. You can hand it off to him. All right. Yeah, so you hand it off to him, and so now you've used your action. He has the torch.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I've got a lit torch, and I'm going to try hitting some rats with it.
Okay, give me a strength check. Unless you have proficiency in improvised weapons.
I do not.
Okay. Yeah, you swing the torch wide. Do not hit a single rat.
Dirty one. Okay. I tried.
And your attack earlier wasn't with a smashing thing, it was with a torch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it would have done full damage. Yeah.
Well, I didn't hit. I missed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I have spoiled it. Oh well. Alright. You control the initiative though, Wayne.
There's that at least. I will pass to Anne since she's smothered in rats right now.
Sure. Anne, smothered in rats. You're up.
Alright, I have a hard time getting these things, and they're eating me alive.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to get away from them, but they'll just come after me. Let me see here. Maybe dodging would be the best thing to do here. Okay. In all honesty, she should probably just continue to try and knock them off of her with, get them off of her instinctively, but yeah, we'll try doing that. Actually, yeah, we'll they'll get going anyways. Yeah, she's gonna try and knock them off with the torch.
Okay.
Strength check. 10.
10 is gonna hit. All right.
By fire.
They take the full damage.
And then
And are bloodied.
Oh. All right. In that case, then I'm gonna tell Dan to duck.
Okay. All right, so that would get rid of his threat. All right. Let's see. They're gonna steal since you hit them.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This will just be dealing half damage. Oof. I guess it's good that they're doing half damage.
All right, so it's half. It's half
of 18 is 9.
Okay, 9. I'm down. And I also need a wound.
All right. Here you go. Injured back. Carrying capacity halved. Disadvantage on relevant heavy lifting checks. Strength score reduced by 2.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, also,
I think this one will automatically apply the strength penalty for you.
Also, I realized I was supposed to do a Constitution save because I have internal bleeding.
Oh yeah.
All right. Internal bleeding is a 12, so I passed that one. So that was from the first time, and now this one. Save Constitution. 7. Okay, then I take another D4.
Oh geez, but you're already down.
Yeah.
So that'd be a failed death save that everybody knows about.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Anne's got failed death save that we all know about.
All right.
All right. And then I'll give you your injured back. There you go. Okay. They're gonna pass to unattractive swarm. It's going to just keep attacking this guy that they're already on. So here is a bite. It's gonna do half the listed damage if it hits.
What the fuck?
And it did. So that's 20 points of damage, halved down to 10.
That drops me unconscious.
Holy shit. Okay. And here's another injury. Injured back.
Again?
Whoa.
I also have the internal bleeding, so I'll roll for
Okay,
that,
so
but,
give me that Constitution save.
this is at disadvantage from my other injury also.
Oh, so yeah, you have a failed death save as well. I will update your piece of paper. Okay. Well, they're having a good time. Do you want to steal, Jason? Otherwise, they will pass to Wayne.
I will steal.
Oh! Oh, okay. Give me a death save.
Spicy.
Oh, man. Okay.
Otherwise, this is gonna spiral. Where's 1 second, if I can find
So on your character sheet, it'll be the skull over your face. You just click it,
okay,
and it should
gotcha.
roll it. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. And you got a nat 20, so you are you have 1 hit point and may take your turn. Holy shit.
Dang. What
What?
the
Alright,
heck? The heck?
Oh, also you get a boon. Divine.
Oh, wow.
A god notices your achievements. You get inspiration. All right.
Well,
You called that or something. What the heck?
Chris, Wayne, you better be ready for this. I'm gonna disengage. I think I've done enough for one night.
Yeah, you're also prone, so you got to get up.
Oh, yep, gotta get up. When we get up, I can move, I think, 5 feet.
All right. Now these are a swarm, so unless you disengage, moving out of their space, they will attack you.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
am
gonna
disengaging.
you're gonna stand and disengage. Okay. All right.
Yep. Stand and disengage.
They watch as your delicious kidney leaves their space.
And then Leo will provide the help action to Chris's shot.
Okay. Yeah. Leo, give me a d6. All right. So you just get a little bit of threat and stop dodging. Okay. Then who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Chris.
All right, Chris. Advantage on the shot against the swarm of rats.
Yeah, Chris watches Jason with the broken back just stand up out of nowhere. He thought he was done for. Leo's holding up a rat. Chris will shoot at the rat.
Well, broken back's a different result. This is just like hurt back, but yeah,
Oh,
I got you. I got you.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. So is that advantage?
All right. With that, you take a shot and it dies, triggering its death throw. 4 rats appear and roll into initiative. There's the individual rat. Ooh. All right.
Can you throw up the swarm art again?
Yeah, sure. The swarm or the individual?
The swarm.
Okay. There you go.
Right. So have them on the side so people can see what they look like.
All right. I'll go ahead and add these 4 rats to the initiative. There we go.
So
They
it
won't
says-
start until next turn.
Well, it says they move up to their speed without provoking.
Let's see. A few remaining critters run away of the fight when the swarm dies. 4 rats foreshadow the swarm, moving up to their speed without provoking opportunities and fleeing combat. Yep. So they're gonna go. Let's see. You're 2 sizes larger. So yeah, they're gonna run that way, and then these guys will run this way.
Okay. I'm glad they didn't rejoin that swarm.
Right. And then this way. Alright, cool. Alright, so Chris, what next?
That was my shot. Man, Henry's not gonna let Anne die like that. Fucking A. Yeah, Henry will stop dodging.
Okay. Oh, and you had a drop torch. We get to use the drop torch table.
Alright,
The
remains
torch remains lit. Alright.
good.
He will item interact, pick up the torch.
Okay.
Bonus action, He's gonna shove Anne 5 feet.
Okay. Anne fails automatically because they're unconscious. All right, so give me a d6 for the item interaction, and then give me a d6 for the
The
shove.
item interaction.
You can dodge, duck, disengage, or dash.
So-
Those are the 4 things they could do. All
Alright.
right, so he's got 2 stacks of threat now.
And here's his attack against the rats.
Okay.
You can always duck to get rid of a threat.
All right, 9 is gonna miss.
He'll succeed at a cost.
Oh wow, playing fast and loose with this guy's life. Drained. He loses lowest level spell slot. He has no spell slots to lose. 1 short rest ability. Else, 1 consumable. You got anything on him?
Last time he got this one, and we took his only hit dice.
Okay.
So he's got nothing left.
All right, but hit dice come back on a. All your hit
Long
dice come
rest.
back on a long rest. He's got no hit dice left. It's got bullets, so sure. Lose
Well,
some
last
bullets.
time you weren't cool with bullets.
Well, now that they're all you have left, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. We'll drop it down to 30. There we go.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, that's a lot. They're just on the ground, right?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Okay. Then give me what's his strength modifier?
+1.
+1. Okay. Then they take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
All right. Give me 1 more d6. Okay. With the +2, that means he is now a priority target. Not
Okay.
the priority target, but a priority target.
And then he'll use. I mean, he's not gonna leave her, so
Okay.
that's his turn.
All right. Play can go to Art or Wayne.
It'll go with me.
Wayne. Okay, Wayne.
Wayne is going to whistle for Dunbar since Anne just went down, and Wayne's going to run up with the lit torch in hand, and I'm going to use my DM inspiration to roll with advantage with the
Okay.
torch. Try and hurt these things.
All right. Man, everybody looks so cool in this shadowy lighting. Oh man.
Dan looks very scary.
All right, you rush up, you swing down with the torch. The fire arcs through. Sparks fly as you smash it against the floor, but the rats scatter.
A 10 doesn't hit? I thought a 10 hit.
Oh, you had advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that's why I was burning a DM inspiration.
Oh, then yes, you did hit. So it's going to do 1 damage plus your strength modifier.
So I heal it.
Oh,
God.
okay.
So 1 damage.
My it actually would be reduced to 0 by your low strength.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So my description was so accurate, pro DM. All right, who would you like to pass to?
No, I'm going to have Dunbar not dodge. He's going to run up. He's going to try and bite the rats.
Got to be careful about dumping certain stats. It's rough. It's rough. All right. Art, as your turn comes back and the orb begins to calm its tits, you see the bad lights go away and the regular lights start to come back on.
And Dunbar has pack tactics.
Oh shit! Dunbar's attacking? All right.
Yeah.
Dunbar, wow.
He liked Anne. Anne was nice to him. She
All right.
gave him pets and belly rubs.
Dunbar kills many rats. They are nearly dead, but some remain. It's a good crit. They cannot be knocked prone because swarm. And he needs to give me a d6. Don't worry though, Henry's nearby with 2 stacks of aggro. So even if he aggroes, they're gonna definitely go
Which he
after.
does.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna go after Henry. All right. They have been damaged, but it is Art's turn. So Art, what are you gonna do?
Am I remembering correctly? Is there a door? No, it's over here.
There was a door over there, but you guys killed it.
We killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out if there's a place that Art can get to get to Anne and try to give her like try to wake her up. But I don't think he can get to her because I think everybody else is in the
if
way.
you squeeze, you can squeeze with Leo.
All right.
Yeah, we're allowing squeezing.
All right.
I mean, you've been in the same space with Robin this whole time.
Sure.
All right. So while squeezing, attacks against you are at advantage, and your attacks are at disadvantage. But if you're just trying to go in to kind of drag her away to safety or something like that, that shouldn't be a problem.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I can only get her like. I don't even know if I have enough movement to pull her at half
1,
speed.
2, 3. So yeah, if you stay where you are, you can just kind of scooch her there. That works.
All right, I will do that.
Okay. What about Robin?
Robin will run down and try to do. Can she do a medicine check on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to stabilize her.
Give me a medicine. Ooh, 6 is not enough though. She's not stabilized. And then give me a d6 for Robin. Okay, Robin already had 1 threat, so Robin is now aggro 1. All right. Anything else from Team Art?
I think that's about all they can
All right.
do.
You control the initiative against the most deadly enemy thus far, rats. Who would you like to pass to going into round 4?
I think I will pass over to. Let's see. You know what? Let's do Wayne, I guess, and Dunbar. See if Dunbar can get some more of that
Okay.
fighting action.
Gosh. All right. If it's passing to Team Wayne Dunbar, I guess I'll lead off with Dunbar again.
Okay.
Because I mean, he seems to be better at killing rats than Wayne is at this point.
It's almost like he was bred to do that as a beagle, but yeah. All right, go for it.
Pack tactics. Huzzah!
7 unfortunately does not hit.
Yeah, I'm not doing that thing.
Is he flanking with the feigning, the running away rats? No.
Hits.
No. I'm just messing.
I already have a 9 isn't gonna cut it.
Just shoot
Fair.
him.
If he was flanking, a 9 wouldn't cut it.
You could shoot him. You want to shoot him?
Yeah, Wayne's gonna. He's gonna pull out his pistol and shoot the rats because he's not gonna try and hit him again since that did fuck all.
I guess you wouldn't be threatened with them because their range is 0, right?
Correct. Yep. The range is 0, so you would not be threatened. All right, give me them shots. Take a shot.
He's got a torch in one hand, so.
All right, 11 hits. How do you finish off the swarm with a single bullet?
Wayne actually misses all rats altogether with his bullet, but it hits the stone floor, which craters and explodes, and kind of like Mjolnir from Thor: God, Love and Thunder. Just the debris just sort of shotguns out and just slays all the remaining rats.
You're now the proud father of 5 more rats. Now, these rats are just intending to flee, so if you guys are okay with that, we can, end the combat, but you've still got a person down, so we can't end the combat. But all I'm saying is, they have no intention of fighting.
I don't intend to chase.
Okay. Alright, so they're gonna immediately,
I hate to say this, but I feel like I have to see if Dunbar would chase.
Oh my gosh, maybe. He's got a taste for him, yeah.
Yeah. Lily roll wisdom. He's gonna do a chase.
Okay. Let's see. Who do you pass to, Wayne?
Wayne's gonna pass to Chris.
All right, Chris.
Alright, yeah, Chris sees those rats are fleeing. He's gonna rush over to Anne, and he's gonna prop her up.
Okay.
+9. And I have a healer. Healer. Thank you.
That back ain't looking too good.
No.
I'll tell you are brave.
All right. If everybody is alive, Dunbar, give me an opportunity attack against the fleeing rat. All right, yeah, you chop down and kill it. This is Dunbar's rat now. That probably would satiate his need to hunt. He'd probably want to bring that back to Wayne, show him what he did. So with that, I will assume that these rats are now loose in the dungeon, having a good time, and we will maybe they're gonna form a union, get another swarm set up. Who knows?
Hey, maybe they'll go and eat those zombies and leave us alone.
And we'll end combat. Whew. Okay.
Chris and Henry will start picking up the
Yeah,
bullets.
every 20 minutes I have to roll a random encounter in this dungeon, so the heads up. All right. Time speeds back up.
Yeah, I feel like Dunbar with his rats could be like Atticus with a chicken situation.
Oh, very nice. It's a comfort toy now. Yeah.
Yeah, and Wayne tries to get it from him, and Dunbar just scampers off to get out of reach.
Fair enough.
We'll just. It's gross, buddy. It's real gross.
Where do those things come from?
Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna be able to go through that door in about 4 minutes. But if you don't mind helping me pick up all these bullets Henry dropped, we might need 'em.
Alas, you can't find a single one. How sad.
Oh.
Alright. It's almost like a board game penalty for succeeding at a cost that's been applied. But you guys do look. Sadly, for some reason, can't
The
find
rats scurried off with them,
Yeah.
I guess.
They're avid bullet collectors now. You've given them a new hobby. So, as you guys wait out the remainder of the time, Jason, you just have like just wounds. Your whole body, just wounds now. Just bruises, contusions, lacerations, bites, and pretty close. But you are definitely in the lead right now as far as how are you still alive?
Yeah. 5 injuries, 6 wounds. This is the worst day of training.
Yeah. And sorry, I fell behind on giving you wounds. So you should be at 3, right?
Yeah, I was just about to fix myself now. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. If you guys ever find the level up area, I mean, it's gonna be good times. So, you hear the timer in your mind, Chris, go ding, and you feel that it is been an appropriate amount of time.
Alright. I hope this worked.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's opening the door?
Chris will open it.
Okay. Chris, as you open the door, you can see a great many bugs unconscious.
Okay. Alright.
Stairs lead up into darkness.
Let's go.
You gotta be careful.
Try not to wake him.
Yeah. Another thing too. What the heck happened with that? It got really dark in here for like 6 seconds.
Yeah,
That orb got jostled.
Yeah, everyone needs to stay away from that statue and that orb.
All right.
Crash, can you bring Henry up?
Yeah, sure.
I got teleported.
Wayne is gonna pick up Dunbar.
Dan, buddy.
In one arm, he's still got the torch he got from Jason.
Okay.
Unless Jason wants it back.
Is it really dark in here?
Yeah, there's no lights.
Okay. Where's the torch that I had? I think.
Yeah, I think we all
You would have picked it up.
Henry has it. He'll have it too.
Okay, I'll
Is there
turn it on again.
is there a way to do that in the tabletop?
Yeah, you should be able to right-click your mini, and there'll be a little flame in the top left of the different buttons that show up. If you click that, it'll just turn on a light for you. Did it work?
No.
No, unless we're like in a closet.
Let's see.
Oh, there's
I'm seeing a light, but
Oh, I see. I think there's a exterior wall in front of us.
Let me check.
Right now, where I'm standing, it's complete black. I can see myself, but everywhere around me is like I'm standing in like a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just see all the tokens stacked on top of each other.
But if I like lean, like, you know, peer forward, I can see a hallway and Dan. I do the Q and I step forward.
Weird. Okay. Let's see. There are no extra walls over here, so I don't know why it's doing that.
Here, let me screenshot what I'm seeing.
Okay. Oh. Hold on. Okay. They have roof stuff on this scene. So let me see if... Does that change it? Can you see now?
No.
Or no?
It's like we're standing in like a box of walls.
Okay. And you can't move either?
The game's paused.
There we go. Something just did something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can see now.
Okay, that's weird. Alright, so you guys follow the stairs up and up some more, and reach a landing. There is a door at the top of the stairs.
Art will try to open it.
Okay.
Although, I guess he wasn't first in line, so he wouldn't have jostled past, remember?
Yeah,
I think Chris was first.
Yeah, Chris.
So
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, as you open the door, you see a room with a well in it. The well seems to be about 4 feet across with a 3-foot lip. As you stare at the well, you see a gaping maw of darkness, and you hear sounds coming from the well.
Back to the room of safety.
Art is going to look in this first cell that he comes to see if there's another chest or anything in it before he runs.
Yeah, sure. That cell right there? Okay.
Yeah.
There is a chest.
Can he
Yeah, grab it.
grab it
Yeah.
and book it?
Yeah, sure.
There's another one over here too. I guess I'll
Everyone grab a chest in case there's something inside that we can use and get out of here.
I'll grab that one.
I'm stuck.
Alright, hold on. Are you stuck in this black room that everyone was describing?
I guess so, I was.
Alright. There you go. Don't forget Dunbar's rat. There you go.
Alright. Did Dunbar come with, or did he get left behind?
Let's see. Where is Dunbar? Yeah, here he is. He was stuck on the staircase.
Does there appear to be another chest anywhere else, or just
Well, there
the
were
one that?
a lot of people, so they seem to have done all the chest looting.
We
All
grabbed
right.
them and brought them into this room.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure that if I'm tailing Charlie, that I'm, you know.
Okay. In total, you guys got 4 more chests.
Yeah, Art will open his.
Okay. All right, Arts. When you open your chest, there is a glass eye inside the box, a black leather eye patch, and the black leather eye patch has a really dope gemstone carved to look like an eye and sewn into the eye patch.
Art's gonna take the eye patch and put it over his eye that's all busted up.
Oh, nice. Okay. The gem in question is a carnelian, which is kind of like an orange-colored quartz.
And he will pocket the gem, I guess.
Okay. Well, the gem is like it's like sewn into the eye patch.
Oh,
So like
gotcha.
you have like a carnelian gemstone eye on the eye patch.
Yeah, then now
But-
he just looks
yeah.
cool.
But that's what a carnelian would kind of look like, but it's like carved to
Jupiter.
look like an eye. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Who else grabbed a chest? There were 3 other chests.
I grabbed the chest.
Okay.
So go ahead and open.
And inside your chest is a lot of human hair.
Ooh.
Mixed in with the human hair is an ivory hand brush with silver bristles.
I remember hearing something about it was werewolves that don't like silver, right? And these things don't. These things look
That's what
like
the movie said.
Traditionally.
yeah. These things. I think. I mean, these things have like are kind of animal-like. I don't know.
Isn't that fiction?
Is it?
I mean,
Art's gonna just gesture around all of this should be fiction.
I mean, so what I'm picking up is that you think that some other people experienced some real werewolves, and they wrote about them, but they fooled everybody and told them it wasn't real. But you're thinking, so we're worried about werewolves now? Okay.
I'm just wondering. I was just remember like silver. You know, maybe it's useful.
Should we just assume all that hunky dory is real?
I'm gonna. If it helps me survive, I'll try it.
Well, I hope we don't run into a dragon.
Well, I mean,
Leo kind of stops breathing for a second and says, "Well, now you jinxed us."
Well, maybe it'll be one of those good Sean Connery style dragons, and not a burn everything down dragon.
Well,
we're not that lucky.
Says Art, betraying his age and movies he saw.
Well, I'm just waiting for my letter to get to Hogwarts. Oh, that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh,
There were
boy.
2 other chests. Did they? Who else grabbed chest?
Maybe my letter's in there. I grabbed a
Dan-
chest.
Okay. All right. As you open your chest, there are something is inside a folded piece of black cloth. Do you open the black cloth to see what's inside?
Sure.
Okay. There are 3 stones that seem to be sort of a greenish quartz. Those of you with, I guess, training in nature, these are moss agates.
I'll take it. I'll put it with our other fucking buddy.
Honestly, nowadays, I don't think these gems are worth all that much. It kind of makes you feel like you went to the Renaissance Festival and you went over to like the rock booth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the vibe you get from these. They're pretty big though. They're pretty big.
I was gonna say, are these like, is that a $50 one or is that like a
Right. Yeah. I mean,
like the
they
$2
certainly have value. Yeah, they certainly have value, but
Okay.
not, not as much as like a bag of gold coins or whatever. So, and then let's see, who had the last chest?
You can say Henry grabbed it.
Okay. I was gonna say if nobody else volunteers, Dan will have grabbed it. But all right. So when Henry opens his, there is a red cloth, and unwrapping the red cloth, there seems to be a dagger. This is it's like a Crocodile Dundee looking dagger. And it is its blade is exceptionally silver.
All right. I'm sure he would offer it to someone that doesn't have a weapon.
I mean, if nobody wants it, I mean, I could use that for close-in work.
I mean, if I could use that with my in a more dexterous way than a
Oh yeah, daggers are
force sort of
weapon.
way, then I could actually do some damage with it. Maybe that's the sort of thing I'd use on stage for a prop. I mean, this one's got an edge.
Oh, well, look at that.
So Art, this is what the robot thinks your eye patch looks like when it was told what you found. So
Art
My
is
goodness,
starting to
man.
feel a little steampunk.
Holy moly.
all right, well, whoever is taking ownership of this, it is a silvered dagger.
Yeah, I think Henry would give it to Art.
Okay.
Yeah, Art will kind of, feel the weight of it a little bit and do a couple little, moves with it, kind of, and like he has pretty skilled hands, so like he's doing some decent work with it.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Your daughter just is like nodding her head, like, "Oh wow, okay." I kind of remember you would show off those skills, like, once in a while. I didn't think there was anything behind them though, like just stage magic stuff.
I did a trick with daggers. They were, stage daggers. They collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so and she just kind of puts her hands on her hips and then immediately picks them up and folds them and then unfolds
chanting.
them, puts a hand on her chin, and she says, "So we went up a staircase
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
didn't actually go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know I walked up some stairs."
Felt like it.
And smoked out a whole lot of bugs to get right back.
The bugs were
Yeah,
asleep.
hold on, before we do that, let me go back and close that door. Dan, stay here.
No, and there is still a passage to the south.
Yeah, I'm gonna close this door where the bugs were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
And then
right.
come back.
Yeah, we still hear that chanting.
Isn't there a passage over here as well? Like there's one here and like one down here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now I just got to say this. So we found a bunch of crypts, and there's only one person's name on it that's standing here in this room. And that person's the same person that found that door, and then touched that glass ball, and then everything went dark.
What are you implying, Chris?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just pointing it out. It's a little fishy.
Fishy? Says Robin. You think my dad has anything to do with this?
Art's gonna lift the patch on his eye and he's gonna say, "You think I did this somehow to myself on purpose?" Like,
Look,
pointing
I'm the
to
one
his-
that treated it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying maybe you're just more involved than the rest of us. All I'm saying.
Involved in what, Chris?
Well,
What do you
heard
think is happening here?
Tech or treat gone wrong.
I think we were invited here, but I think only one person was invited, and we just ended up also here.
Well,
Okay.
which of you two was invited then? Was it Henry or was it Chris? And Henry says, well, I mean, I brought him here to meet my guy, you know, so that he could, I don't have to explain myself. Like, why are we all accusing each other of things? This is the worst possible time to be doing this.
Yeah, Art's gonna nod and he's gonna say, "All right, let's." Maybe you don't want to hear this from me if you think I'm some sort of.
I'm not saying you lord is here or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying maybe they want you. That's all.
Well, fine. If they want me, we're stuck down here. There doesn't seem to be any way out. The stairs disappeared. The other stairs just lead us back to that fucking well. And he's just going to say, "We haven't been this way. Let's go."
Chanting.
All right.
He just starts off.
You can turn right or left.
Yeah.
Better
I
do
lost-
that than go back to the well.
I lost my other token. There she is.
Left, I guess, from here. Well, our left.
Right. Yep.
Right on the screen.
That'd be so out of character, though. This guy, I gotta tell you how your character's looking at it. I spent years perfecting my right and left, based on which way a token that's staring me in the face that doesn't actually have a facing is facing.
Art would do fine with it because he's used to like stage right versus.
Right.
Is it more stairs?
There are stairs that lead down into darkness.
Art just goes for it.
Okay. Go ahead and hero stack, because this actually takes you to a different map.
Ooh.
Alright, so remember that homework assignment I gave you? Now's the time. Alright. 4 weeks ago, I gave you a homework assignment. Alright. Let's see what we got.
Wait, we had homework?
I was like, make sure you're ready to level up in the middle of the session.
Oh, okay.
And then,
okay.
you know, yeah. Okay. Kind of have an idea of like, you know, if something represented your fantasy class that you're going into, like, you know, pretty sure I had this homework assignment posted.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright. So hopefully this staircase does not put you in a void of darkness. Let's see. And go. All right. You guys should be on a dark staircase.
We're on a dark staircase.
All right.
Yeah.
There is a single sconce burning at the bottom of the stairs.
So we should level up. Or be
I
ready
mean,
to-
assuming you make it into the room. I'm
Okay.
I'm watching. Anything could happen. It's very tense.
I mean, there are 8 rats on the loose. Or was it 9? No, 8. Dump are going.
All right. So, as you step into this room, ghostly chanting emanating from the dungeon intensifies in this room. Those of you with training in perception that haven't had your eardrums burst or gone deaf, you can discern a dozen or so voices saying over and over again, "He is ancient. He is the land." Over and over and over.
Is this room?
As you look around the room, you see that the western wall is adorned with relics, which is to say, just random trophies, trinkets. You immediately get big serial killer vibes, like a person that took a souvenir from every single person that they killed, and then they just kind of hung it on this wall. Things that you see on the wall. A shrunken, shriveled head that looks like it came from a mustached baby. A small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws. Looks like a bone that's carved into a knife. There is a what looks like a preserved eyeball the size of a softball, and so on and so forth. Looks like there's a cloak that's just sort of like folded neatly and hung from a hook on the wall. There is a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. There's a potato. There's a bag that has a strange stink yet spice smell coming out of it. There's an exceptionally long, extra jointed finger with purple skin and a very long black nail. There's an iron pendant that seems to show a devil's face. Horn, sharp nose, pointy beard. My question is, as you guys, the 5 of you, look at the wall, what one thing do you see that calls out to you?
Can we get a list?
No,
Or is it each individual or
yeah,
all of
you're just making it up. It's a trinket essentially, based on what class you are intending to take as your level 1 class. So there's no like grocery list. Like you just make up like a trinket that you see that is representative of the class that you're going to take. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think. What would NC for that?
Basically, based on the examples, it wouldn't be anything more valuable or useful than like a dagger, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Chris would see a cloak with a hood.
Okay. All right, Chris, you feel drawn to that cloak with the hood and cowl.
I think Art would maybe see some kind of like stage makeup kit that's like, yeah, like maybe a little used up and dried out and stuff, but he definitely can identify what it is.
Yeah, like a really old-timey, like Shakespearean age. Like, there's definitely some arsenic in the makeup. Like,
God.
Yeah, it's real bad for you. Okay, got it. Wayne, Anne, Jason.
I guess. Anne will probably see a probably like a maybe like a set of tools, like maybe like old worn out.
I don't know, like an old rusted blacksmith's hammer or something.
Well, since she's gonna be she's going rogue.
Okay.
Like useless thieves tools that are like broken and maybe not work anymore, or like that maybe have like some like small hammers and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking like it's more like old tools that don't work anymore.
Okay. So you just see like a mismatched collection of hand tools.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jason, Wayne.
Jason would see a brass ring with a symbol of interlocking sabers.
Ooh. All right. And Wayne?
I feel like this is a little on the nose, but I feel like a really old, worn hat in the same vein as what Clint Eastwood wore in Man with No Name. So sort of the flat top, not the typical cowboy hat.
Mm.
So it's not nearly as nice as like the Stetson that like he had. And Wayne's gonna like put down the nice modern hat and pick up the old worn one.
Right. And as each of you is drawn to and takes from this wall of trophies, this totem, this token that you feel drawn to, you feel potential that maybe was never there, or maybe was just buried real deep by the modern world, by a lack of magic, by the non-necessity of it not needing to be there. But now, kind of broken and beaten and frightened, past the point of fear, you kind of tap into that sort of older set of skills, and you guys are now level 1.
Oh,
So
man.
how it works is you can either roll for your HP, but we have to record it, or you take the average because you already got max HP for your level 0 background class. So you retain everything that you have from your background class, and now you stack on top of that a first level D&D class, essentially, from the pre-approved list or whatever.
How do you
I rolled
feature?
a 5.
You would only heal the hit points that you would gain from leveling up. You would only your max would increase, and then you would heal the amount that it increased by. So this would not be a Final Fantasy VII spin your sword above the head, boom, everything's filled up. Like, you're still beat to shit, you're still running on zero, on empty, but you at least have this kind of boost in strength.
Question: how does this work with the tough feat and the half tough feat that I have? Do I get the bonuses for those with this extra?
No, because you were level 0. 0 isn't an actual level.
Okay, so what? Okay, so that means in that case, then I wouldn't have had this from the beginning, then, because I thought
that's fine. We're
okay.
past it now. Yeah.
Okay,
we're past it now.
so in this case now, I'm just taking I'm taking average. It's D8, so I'm just gonna take 5 HP with nothing extra, and then level 2 is when it starts kicking in.
I guess so, yeah. Because right now you've been level 0, so there's no multiplier, for it to do anything.
Okay, so yeah.
Because when we've been doing APL and everything else like that. So here's the bad news. Now that you are level 1, if you have wounds, I must begin to fill your inventory with actual wounds that will actually mess you up pretty bad. So let me begin that arduous task.
Do we still add our Constitution modifier to this?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 plus. So 20.
Okay, so we got 6 for Jason, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right.
Do we heal that Constitution modifier too?
Whatever the max HP increases by, you heal that amount. Okay. Let's see. Anne's got 3. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and in the future, if you need wounds, they should be in the items tab, and everybody should have access to them. You just, we're tracking them as features, essentially, and they will automatically scale, they should, if they're working properly, automatically scale back your max HP.
Yeah.
Alright. Henry gets 2.
I'm just going to take my average hit points.
Okay.
I also took average.
Whoa, any other rollers? Come on.
No.
We play serious D&D here.
Okay.
Was this D8 your roll? Is that?
Yep, that was my roll.
So it was
So you also took an average.
so you took average, yeah.
Yeah, but I will roll every level. So
Well,
I've got a notepad, Dr. Sabium.
all right. Let's see, and then we get a wound for art. There we go. Okay. And I think that is it. No, I gotta get one for Wayne. There you go. Oop.
I've got 2 wounds on my sheet, or was it supposed to be 2 injuries?
Oh yeah, here you go. Well, every time you get an injury, you also get a wound. But some injuries cause extra wounds, and you can't recover from injuries until you recover from wounds. So you have to like get through the wounds before you could even start to heal from the injuries.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I've got on my sheet, I've got 2 wounds, 1 injury, so.
Alright. And your injury is literally wounded kidney. Oof.
Yeah.
That's rough. Okay. Alright. Well, now I can take the wound status off of everybody because we have like another way of tracking that. So there we go. Alright, cool. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to kind of get your stuff sorted. Alas, your companions looking on do not find a totem worthy of taking and do not level up.
When I drag the thing on my sheet, it's trying to give me HP. Crash, can you
adjust after the
yeah,
fact is what I did.
Okay, so
Yeah, you just gotta adjust it after.
okay.
But I think when I did that, it cleared
This is
the
my
wound
first time
effect on me.
doing
I
leveling.
cleared the wounds to put the wounds are now stored under your features.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it cleared there when I imported the fighter in.
Crash, can you?
Oh, I see. You
Yeah.
guys aren't leveling in here. You're leveling through D&D Beyond.
No,
Okay,
no.
got it.
I mean, I'm leveling here, but the issue is
Okay.
that when I drag on the thing, Foundry has the automatic adding features to your character now when you and it's putting in all the first level stuff like give me 8 HP, setting me up and all that stuff. So I need to like set it back to how it was before.
Yeah, so go for it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna remove the runes first and then put them back on because I need to figure out how much HP I have max and then have the runes. So
Okay.
do that. And then now I'm at 20, and this was at 17. And then
I gotta figure out how to convince Foundry that you guys should have 1 extra hit dice than you normally do.
I just made it a resource. My mundane
your 1
modern,
extra hit die.
Yeah, my modern hit die.
I wonder if there is a way to like force it to give you 1 extra hit die, but I know everything's pretty tight as far as like the core stuff goes, so maybe not. Okay.
Alright, I'm now proficient in dexterity saves. I now have a proficiency bonus of 2. Good.
Level 1 never felt so good, but when you compare it to level 0, I guess it's pretty.
You could definitely say that.
Yeah. All right. So from this room, there are 2 passages. One leads into a very creepy room, and one goes down. Looks like a narrow passage, and then opens up into another room. Let me see. While you guys are getting that sorted, if there's anything I need to check here. Peering into the room, it seems to be a 40-foot square. Smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the eastern wall leads into a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood. The grasping ghouls would be the venom zombies that you guys encountered.
All right.
Seeing we're not out of the house yet, I'm gonna go ahead and use the newly acquired second wind.
Okay.
Fitting.
And then Wayne, you're just standing by a passage that kind of leads into winding hallways of darkness.
Okay. All right. I now no longer have that pesky penalty to my offhand shot.
Hmm.
All right. So, is the plan to still go towards the chanting?
Well, we haven't found any other way out, so I don't care to go back to the well.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I believe Art was leading the way.
Art will pocket the his little makeup kit, thinking it's very important. He'll nod. He'll say, "Right, fine," and he will follow the pathway over. If I can get my token to actually move.
Is it rubber banding, or is it just hard to get a hold on it?
Like it wasn't selecting it, and then like suddenly it just randomly.
Oh, okay. As you move into the room, you would be walking down some stairs into some water. The water is about 3 feet high. Or you could kind of climb up these stairs to like not be in the water, but right now the two of you would definitely be in some water there.
Yeah.
Or you could climb up onto this this octagonal dais here and then also not be in the water.
No, he and Robin will start climbing stairs
Okay.
to avoid water. But kind of getting out towards the middle, he would certainly stop and look out at the dais and see if he can, like, what he's seeing here.
Yeah. So it gets it's big sacrificial altar vibes, but maybe this picture will do it justice. Also, looking up, you see there is a hole in the ceiling, a well-shaped hole.
Well, I think we know where that baby cry was coming from.
I still don't understand where it's been coming from. I mean, I don't see a baby here.
Well, I mean, we're getting close to whatever that source is, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Maybe the baby was in the bucket.
Maybe. Can we see the bucket from here?
No. You see, like, you're in a 40-foot by 40-foot cube with a 40-foot high ceiling. In the center of the ceiling, you can see a hole that goes up into, like, darkness. So you guys went down, like, a lot of steps to get down here. Like, you were down, and then you were down, and now you're really far down. But you get the sense that, oh god, do you go in there? Oh my god. So this is a cave that's like just full of what looks like bones and like flesh and things like that. This whole cave over here just looks like corpse parts are just like floating around.
Yeah, no, he would not go
Okay.
there, as you can see. Like, I think he would kind of... Realizing, like, I think that he's trying to figure out what's going on over here. I think he's going to start just looking to see if... He'll go through the water, I guess, because
Okay.
there's not really a way past it. And around it. Like, I think he's starting to look for, like, is there any... Again, are there any secret buttons or panels or anything along these walls?
Yeah, so as you start looking for such a thing, you do see that on this wall over here, there is some sort of mechanism, like some sort of like ship's wheel, and as you are looking at it, it starts to move all by itself. And a portcullis kind of slams down, sealing you guys into the room.
Well, that can't be good.
And then, right next to you, Wayne, you see 6 apparitions appear.
Holy moly.
Let's see. The chanting stops. Let's see. And these figures appear. And these apparitions begin to appear. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you expect to see faces beneath the hood are only void. And they begin to chant, "One must die. One must die. One must die." Jason, they appear inside and around you and Leo to the south. And then finally, one appears floating above the water by the exit. And they all continue to chant, "One must die." Here we go. Man, Curse of Strahd, the best supported module ever. There we go. And I don't have to say it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of get the idea. Alright. And they all, one after the other, all 13 of them, point to the altar at the center.
Yeah, I wish we had a rat right now.
Yeah. And we pass through them? Like, my hand passes through them? Okay, that's, Alright, chanting ghosts. Ah!
What's through this area over here?
Oh, and as you start to poke around in there, what you thought was different pieces of dead bodies is actually one mass of flesh. And it rolls itself into initiative.
Okay.
Everyone else should probably roll themselves into initiative as well.
Wayne now has an advantage on initiative rolls
Fine.
because of his quick draw feature. Is there a way to do that on my sheet or just roll twice?
There should be a way to do it. If you go to special traits at the bottom of like where your 2 proficiencies are, and click the little thing there should be one that says advantage on initiative.
I got you. But this time it's not going to do it, so just give me a d20 roll. Oh, you haven't rolled yet. All right, yeah. So now you should be able to roll yourself in.
Yeah, I figured I'd say something before I roll.
Yeah. All right, looks like everybody has rolled into initiative. No one's passive perception was higher than a 17, so this creature is going to basically have the surprise. But since you guys want initiative, you should be able to strip the surprise away if you are so inclined.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh. We all get the idea of what they're asking for. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, right. I'm trying to grab some boss music for you guys.
And did our level up, did that clear the temp HP that I granted everybody?
Nope, it wasn't a rest.
Okay. So if that cleared off your sheets, guys, make sure it's back on there.
Alright, I lost it already. I'm getting hit.
Alright, Chris, you won the initiative. Surprise. You may pass.
Yeah, I'll pass everyone.
Oh, you just passed it. What, everybody?
I'll pass it. Yeah. If we're gonna clear the surprise, I'll pass it. And
Okay.
Alright, and I'll pass to Wayne and.
Okay. Alright.
I'll pass to Art.
And then Art will pass to the creature.
Oh, Jason. Get him out of there.
Alright, so the creature, as its turn comes up, you hear the bloop, 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 bloop of its action economy.
What type of action economy?
A Paragon action economy.
Okay.
So, yeah. Alright. Anne, you are the closest one there. So I guess it is going to go for you.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, here we go. It is going to attack with its writhing slam.
Alright.
That's a 24 for 19. As you drop, it is going to just move and sort of kind of out of the cave and onto you, enveloping you. You need an injury?
Yep.
Alright. As Anne drops, you guys hear in the background them continuing to chant. telling you what they want.
Uh,
I think we gotta kill this thing on the altar.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Full disclosure, if you guys don't survive Death House, I'm just not going to run the rest of the campaign. I just want to throw that out there. So let that temper whatever decisions you make. All right. Anne, you were damaged. Would you like to steal?
I already have one death save, so I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Um,
Then it will pass to Chris, who is adjacent to it.
Yeah. Do I feel like I'm within its
Oh shit! Sorry, Chris. It has multi-attack, so this it would have attacked you as well since you were next to it. So 16 for 13.
it hits.
Okay.
It's an injury.
All right. So then, Chris, yeah, you would have stolen anyways. So a gaping wound. I got you. All right. So Chris, to you.
Okay, so I am threatening it. Man, I guess
Get clear of position.
I know that, like, I need to, be able to shoot this thing, so I will disengage.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel Saber.
So the ghosts do not count as difficult terrain. You can just pass harmlessly through them. But your allies do still count as difficult terrain.
Okay, would I have been able to, like, kind of, like, jump over here?
Yeah, I mean it's
Okay.
only 5 feet up, so you would have been able to kind of pull
All right.
yourself up.
Yep, and we'll get back and get ready to take a shot. It's hard to see. I think someone's right there, so we would have gotten to right here. Am I squeezing on somebody?
You're on Leo at the moment.
Yep.
Okay, then I guess we would have just gone right here. And we'll pass to Wayne.
All right. As you go to pass to Wayne, the creature is going to attack Dan.
Right.
No, wait. Dan doesn't have any aggro or threat on it. It is going to initiate a grapple with Anne. So Anne is now grappled by the creature.
Okay.
Dan, you see that as it grapples her, bone proboscis begin to slide into her like surgical syringes.
Right.
All right, so Wayne, to you.
All right. All right. Wayne's gonna draw his pistols, and he's gonna fire.
Okay.
Right. $19 hits.
19 hits.
All right.
It seems to take the damage.
And then in left.
Okay. On the first attack, it is going to use Anne as a human shield. So Anne takes a failed death save.
Oh, are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you. You take the second shot and miss. That's 2 fails for Anne that you guys know of.
All right. this thing is playing dirty. Wayne's gonna like kind of shoo Dunbar behind him, like with his foot. Still dodging. Crap, we're still stuck together. Hold on. That's where we were. Alright, so Wayne's gonna shoo Dunbar into the corner. And I guess he's gonna join him too for good measure. Yeah.
Oh, also, when you shot the creature and the bullet kind of went through Anne and into the creature and it took damage, it started crying.
That's not creepy at all. Does that make this baby Walter?
I don't know. Ask the psychic detective. Art?
All right. Wayne is gonna pass to Art and say, "Art, is this the kid? Is this Walter?"
Yeah, Art is just gonna yell back. Seems like it. Let's kill it.
All right. As you go to pass to Art, it is going to. Let's see. There's a lot of people up on the shelf there, but there is a dude right there. Yeah. All right. It's gonna use its Paragon to, with Anne inside of it, it's gonna start moving towards the person that shot it. All right. You're up, Art.
I have all these new abilities and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out if I have anything that really helps us.
Robin whispers to you, he's always crying until he isn't.
I think Art. Can he take the round to kind of study through like everything that he's?
Yeah. You want to like try to try to get some clues, piece some facts together. Yeah. Give me an investigation as your action.
Okay. And I think I have. Let me just double. I think I have. Nope, I don't have any extra.
You still have your Factspiration.
Proficiency. Oh yeah, let me throw that. Whatever my inspiration.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is.
Yeah. Give me a d6.
Let's get as much intro as I can on this.
So everything kind of like dies down for a second, and you have your like BBC Sherlock Mind Palace moment.
Mm-hmm.
You look around the room, the chains, the altar, the ghost. You count the number of beds that you encountered upstairs. You think about the history of the house, the relationship between Mr. Dirtz and the housekeeper, and baby Walter, and the children, and the wife, and the quote-unquote vampires that you guys dealt with, and the ghouls, and the situation right here. And you are a part of this. You're a part of this now. You're a part of this now. And Occam's razor kind of kicks in, and you just like have to kind of go with the evidence that you have. You are now a part of whatever curse or haunting or phenomenon is affecting this house, is affecting these people, is affecting their spirits. There was a cult. There was a cult that did all sorts of horrible, evil shit for some dark lord, for some devil, Strahd, and this is the room. This is where they would make these sacrifices to these dark powers, and maybe through some misguided attempt to save his dead son, maybe through curses laid out by the gods themselves, whatever happened to his dead son is now this abomination before you that has been fed over and over and over again, countless souls. The spirits bound to the house bound to the spirits, and everything bound to this rite or ritual. You remember the words of Elizabeth Durst, the house will not release you without sacrifice. You know, in your heart of hearts, with your very high investigation, that if someone is killed, if a sacrifice is made, all of this could end. It's up to you what you do with that information, though. That's your turn. What about Robin? And you have movement and bonus action, too. So.
Yeah. Bonus action, I will prepare. Bonus action, I will prepare a flourish. Probably the. Let's see. Probably the menacing flourish, I think, is what I will prepare. No, you know what? I will do a. Sorry, I'm just learning my flourishes still. I'll do an experimental flourish. As get that prepared. And then Robin will take the dodge action.
Okay.
And you know, if he can, kind of thinking this through, if he can just kind of yell something, is that within the scope?
Yeah,
of,
sure.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as it's not, mechanically impactful to the NPCs and the fight and everything. But yeah, you can share information. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just gonna yell. We have to do it. One must die. Something has to get sacrificed here, and that'll end his turn, I think. And he will pass over. He's gonna pass over to. What we got over here? I guess over to Wayne.
Well, free action. Henry's gonna shout at you. Well, it ain't gonna be fucking me. Your name was on that crypt. We know who it wants.
No, I already went.
Oh yeah, because you shot it. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, so Art, you give me pass to Anne or Jason or the creature.
I'll pass over to Jason, I guess.
Okay, pass to Jason. The creature is going to swing on Wayne. Wayne, 24 for 15.
That cracks him over the head and he drops like a second.
Oh shit! All right, here's your injury. Rattled
No,
brain.
he's still up. He's still up.
Oh, okay. Well,
I forgot I got the 10 HP.
whew. Okay. Well, you also have a concussion now, so. All right, Jason, to you.
All right. Arthur, what are you talking about? Sacrificing one of us?
It's what I was telling you. It's got his name on it. It wants him.
Leo says, whoa. I don't want to be that guy. But, and he points at Dunbar. And he kind of does like a half shrug. And it looks really weird because he's inside a ghost. Hey, Jason, what are you gonna do?
I will, I guess, hop down into the water. Is
All right.
the water difficult terrain?
The water is difficult terrain.
Right.
The dais is not difficult terrain.
Okay. so I'll get to the dais. 10. Alright, so that's my movement, and I will attempt to taunt the creature to get it to come towards the altar.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, seeing that you're on the altar, seems the creature kind of quivers in anticipation.
Alright, I'll is that a action to taunt it, or?
It could be. Yeah, if you want to give me a performance or intimidation to make sure it goes after you and no one else.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's that performance is enough. It seems you have its full attention. Okay.
All right. While I have it distracted, Leo, see if you can maybe be able to pull hand from it. I'll keep it distracted.
Leo gives you a look like he knows what that means.
All right.
So 5, 10,
water.
15, 20, 25, 30. We get you to about here.
Yeah. That'll be it then.
Okay.
I guess.
You gonna dodge?
Yeah, we'll dodge.
Okay. You can pass to the creature or to Anne. Are you there?
Pass to the creature.
Pass it to the creature. Okay. All right. As you go to pass the creature, it will use its last Paragon. It's been a while since I did Paragon. They get to use it if it gets passed to them, right? If they got one left.
As long as they just can't. The only time they can't use it is after their own turn.
All right.
So,
yeah. So Wayne, it's gonna lunge for you, but it's gonna do 0 damage with this. It's just gonna try. If it hits, it will grapple.
Would it actually lunge towards them if I taunted it?
Ooh, you did taunt it.
An 18 would hit.
Let's see. It's got a 10-foot reach, so actually, Jason, that attack would just go for you.
Right.
With a grapple, so it has grappled you.
Okay.
All right, and then it will. Its turn activates. You hear its action economy come back. It is going to move away from Wayne, and it's going to ooze up onto, with its spider climb, the dais with you. As it moves towards you, it is going to attack twice, Jason.
I feel like Dunbar might bite it. Like, he just saw his master get clocked in the head.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Wayne doesn't have anything to riposte with, so... But I think Dunbar would try to bite it.
All right. Unfortunately, that does not come close. All right. Here comes the first attack. You are grappled by the creature, but it doesn't have any sort of benefit for you being grappled other than being able to use you as a human shield and eventually drain all the blood from your body. So, let's see. Okay. It is going to go ahead and attack once. 14 for 18.
14 is a miss.
Oh, okay. And here comes the second attack. Maybe. There we go. Let's try again. 13 for 11 is going to miss. All right. Play passes to Anne.
All right, death save.
It is death save. All right. Anne. I need you to head into secret chat.
All right.
Right. You got to decide what to do. Do you? I'm gonna roll up the results, and then you're gonna have to choose.
All right.
What will be? All right. So let me get the table out for this. And, oh, all right. So there's one Blaze of Glory, and then there's 2 deaths. All right. So if you choose to go out in a Blaze of Glory, you die. That's it for Anne.
Mm-hmm.
But as a result of your death, all allies within 60 feet, up to a maximum of 10 creatures, gain the benefits of an aid spell cast at the 5th level, 20 temp HP each.
Okay.
Or you live, and then Skyrim companion style, you basically are, you know how it works. It just tosses you aside, basically. And you have to live with animal phobia for the rest of your life. DM chooses an animal, hopefully one appropriate to your death or character. You avoid those animals at all costs. Whenever you encounter this animal, you will test will or become frightened of that creature. Depending on the situation, you may need to test will or become exhausted, frightened, or even paralyzed. Or absent seizures. When you fail an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, you are also knocked prone. And if you critically fail such a save, you are stunned for 1 round.
And that was intelligence saving throws?
It was all the brain saving throws.
So
Wisdom and charisma.
So every single time, if I fail one of those.
And these are hidden from everyone else because you have to kind of choose without them influencing your decision.
Oh, okay.
I posted it into private chat for you.
Alright. Okay.
Don't leave him hanging too long, though.
Yeah, no, I
It's
know.
a very big decision.
I know. I mean, the fear of animals is probably reasonable. I'd definitely be afraid of these any blood beast. But I mean, looking with what's going on right now, they could really use the HP.
But you love Anne.
I know. I don't want to lose her.
And Dan's a dork.
I know. Plus, I was thinking for him, if I did play as him, he was going to be a savant, but I don't want to take that from Arthur as well. So,
I mean, there's a lot of things it could be, though. There's a lot of things. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's still early in the fight, so you could walk away from this.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me look everybody.
The responsibility on someone else.
All right. I'll go with the animal.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Blood Beast is not an animal. And I think the last animal you interacted with was rats and bugs. So give me a D20. Odd, it'll be bugs. Even, it'll be rats.
All right. Oh. Why did it just show a P?
Oh, it's a Q actually, but
Q. Q. Did you see that?
All right. Yeah. So it is rats. It is rats.
All right.
Okay. And you're out for the fight, but you still have Dan.
Okay. Who
I would say either has a complete mental breakdown and is useless, or goes probably full Rambo because he thinks his sister's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, back to it.
Yep.
All right, you guys and kind of go limp and stop moving. With bated breath, Leo and maybe others look around. But they keep chanting and the monster keeps killing. And who do you pass? Oh, sorry, what does Dan do?
Okay.
I mean, either way, Dan screams Anne at the top of his lungs, and you almost hear his vocal cords kind of shred from like the intensity of it.
He also has 5 levels of exhaustion, so
Damn, 5 levels of exhaustion?
Yeah.
He was captured
Stress.
and tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, 5 levels of exhaustion doesn't kill you. It's
Yeah.
10 now.
Yeah. But it's just -5 to everything he does. I guess I don't know. I probably he'll probably like maybe throw debris at it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he chucks the debris. It just kind of like floods off of the creature's hide.
All right. Here's his D6.
Okay. It doesn't view you as a threat.
All right. I'll go ahead and pass to Jason.
All right. As you go to pass to Jason, it's going to use a Paragon action to attack with its writhing slam. Go. 15. Not sure if that hits or not.
15 is a hit.
15 is a hit for 16 damage.
All right. Reduced by 3 from my my passive, but I still go unconscious.
Shit. Okay, here is the injury. Oh my god. Didn't we already break a leg? Holy shit.
Yeah, my
Guess we
left.
broke the other one?
Alright, well,
You're
we'll
still
see.
going
I'm not gonna
crash.
I'm not gonna double break him. Oh, I'm still hidden, sorry. So there's the writhing slam, and there's the broken leg. Okay, so go ahead and give me a d20 roll. We'll see if it's the left or the right. So odd or even. So it's odd, so your left leg's already broken. So you get out of jail free. You just get a wound from it. Alright, your turn is up. Death saving throw, please. Unless you have something you could do with Leo, because you can go in either order. So Leo could go first, or Jason could go first. So if Leo could get Jason up before Jason activates, then Jason wouldn't have to make a death save.
Let's see if there's anything Leo would be able to assist with. We would probably attempt to well, I'm still grappled by the creature currently, right?
I don't think it landed any of its. No, yeah, it did grapple you before it moved towards you. Yeah, so you are grappled and unconscious. So now it's going to start using you as a shield against other attacks. It seems to have discarded Anne's body, though. She is not grappled by it. She's just kind of laying there, half on and half off the dais.
Okay. Leo would attempt to free the grapple from the creature on Jason.
Alright, so it's going to rush over and try to grab Jason. Alright, give me an athletics check to try and pull it away. Oh shit, a 14 is enough. You pull him free.
It's the D6 for the action.
Alright, so just gain some threats. Alright. And if you have any movement left, you can use it to pull Jason out of the space or put him somewhere else, or just, I don't know, throw him over your shoulder. I don't know what you want to do with him.
Pull him to the edge of the dais.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
All right. Then yeah, I guess Jason's got to do a death saving throw. Okay. All right, Jason, who do you pass to?
I passed to Chris.
All right. As you go to pass to Chris, the creature is going to use a Paragon action, and it is going to move forward on top of. It's going to be kind of sharing a space because it's an amorphous mass with you and Leo, and that will be its Paragon. Chris, to you.
So, before it moved over here and it dropped in, would Chris's training in medicine and proficiency in perception be enough to identify the ant's dead?
If she's dead and they said one must die, then she's definitely they're definitely lying. But from this distance, with everything going on and the crazy lighting, you would have no idea. You're a level 1 character that was level 0 about 15 minutes ago, so I would say this is well beyond what you could figure out at this point.
I guess with his bonus action, Henry will try and shove the creature back.
Okay. All right, give me an athletics. Okay.
He'll succeed at a cost.
Okay, he is confused.
Yeah, I bet.
The creature is pushed back. Let's see. I don't even see where he's standing.
He's right next to me.
Oh, okay, so they would be pushed like here. All right.
What do I do, old man? Who dies?
Art, got anything?
Yeah, if you pass to Art, he's got something that.
No, I'm not passing. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I mean, Art really isn't going to respond. Like, he's really focused on this creature at this point.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's not
I'll
gonna
shoot the
respond
creature.
directly.
All right. That's gonna be a big miss.
Can I succeed at a cost?
It's out of range.
Okay. I'll use. Well, I had a big reach, so I guess I'll just kind of hang next to Henry, and I will pass to Art.
Okay. As you go to pass
Here's the dice for Henry.
Henry's now a viable target. All right. As you go to pass to, you're passing to Art.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. It is going to use its Paragon to grapple or re-grapple Jason, who fails automatically because he's unconscious. So it is now grappling Jason. Play passes to Art. All right.
Art is going to use his bonus action to prepare an antagonizing flourish.
Okay.
And then he is going to use his compelling communication skill. Oh, I don't know if this thing can understand me, but he's going to try. That is a requirement. You can spend an action to affect a creature within 30 feet that can understand you with any flourish trick that you have prepared, without making an attack. So he's going to try to use his antagonizing flourish that he just prepared. If it fails an intelligence saving throw, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you until the start of my next turn. So he's just going to yell at it. He's going to yell, "You want me? Come and get me!" And like he's going to just kind of obviously try to make the flourish against it. He's gonna look at Robin. He's gonna say, "Get away from me." So she will move and get away. So,
Okay.
So I don't know if the creature can understand or not, but if it does, it needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
Which and my save. Sorry, I'm wearing this. Is my proficiency plus my intelligence plus 8.
Okay. So the creature, as you start antagonizing it, taunting it, and whatnot, it begins to kind of scream, and all combatants within 20 feet of the initiating creature move 15 feet to 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see, if they would hit a wall, they've got to make DC 15 dexterity. So Chris, I need a 15 dexterity. Let's see, Leo, I need a 15 dexterity. Let's see, the creature can't be knocked prone. It would drag Jason along with it. Dan, I need a save, and you're out. And then I think that Wayne, you were close to the creature as well.
Yeah,
so maybe you dramatically leap over to try and check on Anne.
I guess, yeah.
And then Robin, who moved away,
Dunbar stays
now
put.
moves back. And he needs to give me a dexterity.
Oh, wait,
saving
no,
throw.
he's affected too, Jesus.
Yeah. All right, Dan is prone. Henry is not prone. Leo is prone. Chris is prone. Dunbar doesn't need to roll to be prone because you guys just like moved. You didn't crash into any walls. All right. And then we just need one from Robin. All right, the creature is very upset with you, Art.
Dexterity save.
Yes, because you would, you know, its roar was so startling, essentially, that everybody kind of like jostled about. All right, and then Art, I guess I need one from you also because you're right up against the wall here, and you were within 20 feet of it. So you made it so mad that, like, you know when they make Venom angry and he just like symbiote tentacles just like fly everywhere? This thing just started like filling the room with its presence. So you were also knocked prone.
Excellent.
All right. Anything else from Art and Robin?
I think that's about what they can do. So
Okay.
I guess we're passing over to Wayne.
All right, Wayne. Wayne, before you can go, this creature carrying its Jason payload is going to start slithering and moving over to Art and Robin. All right. So that's what it does with its last Paragon, I believe, of the rounds.
Okay.
Okay. And then Anne is out, so there we go. Oh, but we still need her for Dan. Shoot. All right. It's fine.
All right.
I'll just add Dan proper.
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
Dunbar is going to continue dodging because this thing looks like a Mack truck, and Wayne's not going to let him get close.
Okay.
So, gonna action, healing surge, bonus action, shoot with my offhand.
And I should have asked Leo, did he want to reach out and try to like attack or grapple friend as he's being pulled away, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Yeah, give me an athletics against the creature's athletics to see if you can pull your friend free as he pulled away. All right, yeah. So you go to reach for him, but it is not enough. He's dragged away. But I just wanted to check.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
Okay, so you're taking shots. What do we got? Offhand shot from Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 is gonna hit. Takes 8 points of damage.
Okay, and my action was to do a healing surge, so...
4 that goes to Jace. Because it'll use its reaction to hold him up as a shield. Right. Okay, anything else from Wayne?
That's all Wayne can do.
Okay. It is gonna steal. Since it took damage. Alright. Art. You wanted its attention, and you have it. The creature attacks you. Uh, 24 for 9.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright. Is that enough for an injury or no?
Yes.
Okay, here's your injury. Collapsed lung. Oh, shit. Talk about knocking the wind out of somebody. Yeah, so this thing hits you so hard that you gain a level of exhaustion until this injury is healed. You cannot recover any exhaustion that you have gained or that you gain later. Alright. Here's the second attack. And it's going to use this one to just try and grapple you, so it's no damage if it hits. So 22, because you're prone?
Oh, because I'm prone. Dang it, because the 14 doesn't hit. 22 hits, definitely.
Alright, you are grappled. It adds you to its human shield collection. Alright, it is content with its turn. It will pass to Dan.
Alright. I guess he'll stand up from prone. Let me see here. I guess he'll probably run down to check. What makes more sense? He'll probably run down and check on Anne.
Okay.
And see what's going on.
Alright, give me a medicine. It could be intelligence or wisdom.
Medicine. What is he better at? He is better at wisdom, so. The normal medicine. But he also has a -4 from the,
As far as you know, she's so dead.
Alright. Was that my action to do that?
Yes.
Okay, here's D6 then. All right.
Okay. You are now a viable target.
Alright. I guess that's it. He'll pass to Art.
Okay. As you go to pass the Art, the creature, having grappled 2 people, is going to use its blood drain ability. All targets grappled by it take some damage and start to bleed. It will regain hit points based on the damage that it causes from this. Okay. Art and Jason, give me Constitution saves, keeping in mind any penalties you might have to Constitution saves from previous injuries. Okay.
That's
Oh, hell yeah.
advantage.
So, oh, never mind. Okay, so that's a fail. Art, assuming you don't have disadvantage, that is a success.
Trying to remember. I don't think I have any to Constitution.
Okay. Yeah, you just got a wounded eyeball and a collapsed lung. You're doing great. Yeah. Okay. So here is the damage. It is a single D6 of necrotic damage. So Art, you take 2. Jason, you take 5.
Okay.
Jason, if you could join me in secret chat.
Yeah, I can take the one must die. I can't take any other sound effects.
You can what you call it?
Oh, I know. I've been going through and adjusting things.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Dom. I'm so sorry.
it's okay.
I would apologize to Darby, but you're not here.
Hopefully, you guys can make it.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. All I know is started thinking about what I could do on a Thursday night.
I mean, shit. If we're having trouble, the other group might not get past this group either.
I mean, I'm pretty much at the point where I think we have to, like, willingly sacrifice someone.
Well, the clue was there the whole time. Well, for this encounter.
I really wish you brought a rat.
I don't think a rat would have done it.
No,
It might,
You'd
but-
be mad if I shot your backup character in the head.
Didn't the Dursts talk about killing, like, creatures and other stuff?
Yeah, they needed to sacrifice somebody to get out, I think is what it was. Like, that's what they were ready to do to Dan. But he wasn't on the altar, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering with... yeah, if the other deaths have not happened on the altar.
No, Anne was on the altar when she died.
Was she? I thought she was off...
I mean, she was on the dais. She wasn't on the altar proper. But then again, I mean, we're metagaming here.
Yeah.
I don't feel like any of our characters, with the exception of Chris, have contemplated making any kind of hard decision.
Yo, what's that supposed to be?
I'm saying that Chris, with all the shit he's been through, is incredibly pragmatic and has a certain worldview.
The creature tosses Jason's body to the side, but holds Art's body close. Looking around for other viable targets, it will use its movement and carry its Art back over this way. Oh wait, there's a boy on the altar already. So yeah, it will move to here. Okay. Does Robin wants to use the reaction to try and grab her dad as he's being pulled away, or attack, or does she just let it go?
Yeah, if she can try to
Yeah.
ungrapple Art,
Sure.
that would be helpful.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. All right, yeah, she pulls him free, and oh, well, that shouldn't hurt you guys. That should be great. Okay. I guess we'll keep that in mind. If there's anybody actually casting spells, that will happen. All right. It passes to you, Dan.
No, I had passed to Art when he did a Paragon action.
Oh, okay. Then just ended the turn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it ended the turn.
All right, then Dan, it passes to you.
No, so it had already gone. I was ending the round, passing it to Art, and it did a Paragon action in between rounds.
Oh, I thought it took its full-on action.
It had already gone. It had already gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it had in the rounds?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad. Okay. Then
So Art would be starting the round because I was
oh,
passing it
then
to
it
Art.
wouldn't have. Yeah, then it wouldn't have been able to move. Okay, so Art, you're starting the round. My bad.
Okay, so he's still grappled. Then.
Yeah, sorry. You'd still be
Okay.
grappled. Yep.
What can he do to ungrapple?
It would
Robin
be in
help?
acrobatics or athletics, and she can help.
Sorry
Oh,
for all
God.
that. My cat just tried to
Oh, I
destroy
thought that was part of the sound effects.
Oh,
everything on top of my desk. So.
it sounded like there was like a dominoes effect going on.
Fuck your desk!
Yeah, it was literally like jars of pins and like headphones falling and like whatever else could happen. Okay, so he's going to make. You said an athletics or acrobatics to try to get
Would
away.
be your action to try to escape.
Got it. You know what? Instead of that, can Robin, for her action, try to pull him free?
Absolutely. We'll just use the rolls that you already got. That's fine.
Okay.
So she stands up
Mhm.
and then pulls you back, maybe like to there, I think, before she'd be out of movement. Tops.
And
Yeah.
then she'll
Okay.
roll a d6 to see
Yep.
what happens.
Okay. So just threat.
Okay.
All right.
Art will stand. And he is not engaged. Well, I don't know if the thing has 10-foot reach or not. But he's going to try to run. Like, he's going to jump off the platform
Start
and, like,
splashing through the water. Okay.
start splashing through the water over to the
The
dais,
altar?
To the altar.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. He's got the dagger in his hand.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to just locking eyes with this blob.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's gonna say, "Fine. You want one to die." He's gonna take the dagger, and he's going to plunge it into his own chest.
Oh shit. Okay.
He only has one hit point left. So...
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if anybody had volunteered to do this, it's for story's sake, he would succeed automatically. Okay. Hop into secret chat real quick.
Watch that creature still try to kill the rest of us.
I don't know if I could take that.
Tears streaming down her face, cutting tracks through the mud and the blood and the dust of previous battles and exploration. As he stabs himself through, his body spasms and falls back on the altar. Blood wells up, covers the altar, dribbles into little channels cut into the stone, and as the ritual is completed, the chanting ends. The creature rumbles and pulsates, and then burst. And I don't believe anyone is in danger of dying. So I think that is that. And we're over time, so that's where we'll end it. Come to think of it, for dramatic tension, we should have ended it right when he was stabbing himself in the chest. Oh well. A lifetime of learning the craft. All right. So
Come back next week and find out what my new character is.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, there's something to leave off on. So back to the landing page. Oh, all right. So that is the session. We will deal with everything else afterwards, and then yeah. So you guys So announcements. There's nothing going on tomorrow. There's nothing going on Saturday. Sunday there'll be Curse of Strahd Daybreak. They are probably going to have the same. No. I have a bunch of family coming in for the weekend that I have to. I get to spend time with, and all that.
Does anyone watch? Do any of them watch the stream?
I don't know anymore. My aunt watches the prep streams. It's kind of neat. Like, I don't know. Now that it's on Facebook. Anyways, I'll take any support I could get. Amen. But Sunday we're back. So Daybreak will be in the morning, Mythic at night, and then Monday we will resume Odyssey Prime. I just ended up needing a week off. Families plus holidays. It's just a lot right now. And then our schedule should be relatively uninterrupted. The week of New Year's, the 29th, I've had one person contact me that they can't make it. Obviously I'd like to not have to skip any days, but with the holidays, always communicate with me in advance. If I hear of enough people in advance that aren't able to make a particular session, then we can always look at canceling it with enough time that people know we're not going to play.
I will be on a plane that day.
Oh, so we're down two.
But I don't know if that means I'm looking at my itinerary right
okay,
now.
so yeah. But so definitely kind of keep that in mind. I know it's a very busy time of year and everybody's trying to see people and all that jazz. Okay. Then yeah, Tuesday, I don't know what's going on Tuesday. Wednesday, we got more Monster Hunter. Thursday, we'll be back here.
Yeah, I'll be late. I'll be like over an hour late.
What, next
week?
On
the 29th. On the 29th.
Oh, on the 29th. Okay. Well, we'll see how things go. If anybody else has anything going on the 29th, we'll look at it. All right. So I hope everybody has a peaceful and stress-free weekend. And you guys are troopers. You made it. Well, you're not out yet, but you made it pretty close to the end of Death House. So we'll see what happens next week. All right. Anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn?
I'm good.
All right. Okay. Night, everybody.
All righty. All right. Take care, stream.